wrap up by midnight, we can. Maybe we should keep it to 2 games. If we wrap up by midnight, maybe we can play a Fortnite. See what they did for November. There's some new patch or something, but the service I play for automatically updates, I think.
Nice. You let me know when we're live.
You let me know we're live. Someone's gonna let us know. Guys, text Juno at
Hello.
That shit's bananas.
That shit is bananas.
BANA. And
Hey, I don't see you.
I went away.
Now I do. Hello.
I did do this funny thing where it's like the cloak of invisibility in Harry Potter, where I'm like, I take my screen. I'm like,
shit.
Peek-a-boo. And then I was like gonna try it out, where just like I like cover my head.
You can make that really funny. You can make it like one of those. Go to any theme park and you stick your head through the cutout. Cover everything but your head.
I was messing with it because I was messing with it to see if it looked better with or without my chair, and I was watching the camera and I'm like, it looks so goofy, like just like covering my arms up. It's almost like one of those like movies where you come through the ripple of time. You just sort of show up.
Okay, the music is annoying me. Ugh, distracting me. I mean, I use annoying like for everything. I use that word too much.
That's annoying.
It is annoying.
What's up, dude? Do you want to play a game or do you want to go right into it? Oh, look at that thumbnail. That's great.
Whatever. What is...
Well, whoa, you are super scary.
Yes, you missed my thing when I was like... Wait, I gotta wait for it to catch up. I was doing like a Nosferatu type deal. Where I was like,
I remember you did this last year. Oh, we'll do that when we do the open.
Alright, everyone close your eyes. Oh shit! I'm gonna like. Okay.
Oh, hey, it's Kevin. How do you like that? I mean, Sephiroth. We'll keep your secret identity.
I can't.
Nice to see you, buddy.
All right, do our open. Just kidding, do it.
I'm waiting.
We're already 47 hours late. Let's go.
I'm waiting to see how long I can keep you in that position. Are you like doing that like is it all in the core right now or are you laying down?
Oh yeah.
Can I wait, hold on. Last year you made me black and white.
I can't do
There's always time for fun, my friend.
Oh god, I can't do both. You want to be black and white?
Well, yeah. Now that I think about it, I think you did it to me last year.
Look at that.
Does that work? I think it works. You know what? No, you know what? You know when you did maybe black and white is when we were doing the
You are black and white.
Emo stuff. I know, but I was trying to remember when was the last time we did it. It was with the emo stuff.
Yeah, we hated everything.
Right. After the introduction, can we put the color back in? It's too scary. You look like you're in fucking like the Blair Witch Project. And Tommy's about to be standing in the corner.
Dude, I kind of got it's kind of freaky like for the amount of times I've almost punched this cutout when it's like walk into the room and the lights off and there's like something just staring at you, this figure. and then I kind of get over it. So if like speaking of, like this is kind of Halloweeny and spooky. Like, have you heard people talk about like a sleep paralysis demon?
A demon?
Yeah, that's what it's called. I don't know why. It's something like it's like something where you're still asleep, but you think you're like awake, and it's like you can't move anything, and it feels like it feels like well, that's just what it's called. It feels like something is like sitting on you, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I would ever have that problem after the amount of times I've like just had a dark, shadowy figure in the corner. I'm like, It is what it is. Like, I figure if somebody, let's say it was like a burglar or a murderer, it's like, okay, if it was a burglar or something, it's like they're not just gonna wait quietly. Like you would have already been murdered by then, right?
Could you imagine if like Utami was there to murder and do whatever to you, and you like
Mm,
walked in and you were like, oh, and then you realized who it was, and you're like, all right, do what you must.
do what you must.
Turn that into a Saw movie. Would you like to get into your position? It's funny too, cause like your camera I see on a delay, so I start laughing after you already do it. But that's a perfect time for me to say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's edition of the Stardom Fan Podcast. It is going to be our annual Halloween spooktacular, if you will. I'm Mark.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. All right, I went back to it one more time. You know what? Fuck it. I like the music again. I'm gonna keep turning it on and off again. Let's do it again. It's our show. You can. I'll make you edit this one so much.
Yeah, but you got to put my camera back on now.
Oh yeah.
Dude, if the show ends up being a 45-minute show of just trying to get the open right, I think that's still funny.
It's gonna play great for audio.
I think the sound's too loud.
No, it's great.
You like it? I can't control myself now. Kevin's here, Sephiroth here, his alter ego, and the original top kawaii of the Stardom Fan Podcast is here, the Dreamer. I would like to thank you all for joining this week's edition of the Stardom Fan Podcast. It's going to be our annual Halloween Spooktacular.
Talking like DDP. Things like fucking and 1. Come on, push it 2. All right, DDP, get to the fucking 10 count already. Turning a fucking 5-second push-ups into 3 minutes.
As Juno's holding this position ready for his gimmick and his open, I would like to thank you once again for all the time and all the things you do for joining us. And
this motherfucker better fucking start the goddamn show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mark, and my lovely co-host is.
How you doing, everybody? See, it was a lot less cool that time.
Well, you're still managing to keep your back straight. How many of these have you practiced? Are you on like 16 of these crunches or sit-ups so far?
Dude, you guys don't know about the 5 times we practiced this before we hit go live.
Still can't get it right.
That's right.
All right, one more time.
And one more time.
One more time.
Just kidding. All right, let's go. It's our spooktacular.
Yeah, dude. Before we get into all the Halloween fun, is there anything you want to talk about as far as any housekeeping or anything like that? I think I didn't watch last night's show as we record. It's November 1st, 11 p.m. on the East Coast, the only coast that really matters, unless you're a Dodgers fan. And the I think as it stands right now in Tag League, Waka's in first place. So I mean,
that's pretty scary.
Twilight the Dreamer says, "God bless Freddie Freeman," and Opie is in the house. Oh, we can. Opie's here. That means we can start the show proper. Do you want to start over? Just you roll your eyes at me.
Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
It's actually, oh yeah, it's kind of comfortable. Once you get pushed past it, yeah.
You're getting used to it. You're back. For what it's worth, you're actually like an inch taller now after all that. But
yeah.
Sephiroth is here. His alter ego Kevin is here. Twilight the Dreamer is here. Opie Lover is here. Thank you for joining this week's edition of the Stardom Fan Podcast. It is going to be our annual Halloween Spooktacular. I'm Mark. It's like I wasn't fast enough. I tried to hurry. All right, an abbreviated quick open. No,
Hi,
just,
let's start the show. Is that better?
all right, that's good. All right, what do you got, buddy? Walker's in first place.
She is in first place.
Which means Rian is also in first place. How do you like that?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what makes it crazier. She's like the young one with the pink hair that Micah stole. He's like, you belong to us now.
She's a young lion with pink hair, and I still don't recognize her yet. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, right, dude.
Here, I wanted to open with a video that it's funny playing this Halloween music. I don't know if it's gonna like get copyrighted and take the stream down, but this WWE video definitely will.
Oh no.
Demon! Get the table! I'm gonna be my childhood hero, John Cena.
You're gonna come in the side door.
R-Truth is gonna be his childhood hero.
It is I, King Booker!
Now can I hear the call of the soldier? Hoo-hoo! Right, left, high. Right, left, high. Right, left, high. You're not fit to run a lemonade stand.
Sucker! Oh, my brother! Testify! When I get dressed, you won't be able to see me. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween from the WWE. Well, is there anything before we get into our fun and games, our Halloween games? Did any of this, our girls, we are the Stardom fans. Did anyone decide to wish us Halloween or?
Oh, that's funny you asked that. There might be. Just a couple.
Oh.
So so what you're gonna find is I'm actually dressed differently today. I'm actually my Halloween costume. By the way, it's always awesome to do a Halloween special the day after Halloween. My Halloween costume is actually just regular street clothes because what I found is that the only day of the year that these girls like to dress normally is Halloween for some reason. Like, remember you were telling me like, oh man, I have this great idea. Do this Halloween special. We'll like rank their costumes. They probably have some crazy outfits and whatnot. And then I go looking on like Twitter and everywhere, and I'm like, nah, I don't really care.
I was surprised to find that out. You were like, it turns out like Halloween's just not a thing in Japan, or it's not a big thing if it is a thing. And which I said, are you kidding me? Our girls like take any opportunity to play dress up. Like, how is it possible? they're like the one time they can be anything they want. They're like, nah, we're just gonna go to the store in jeans today. When usually, they go pay their water bill in full gear.
We are gonna do a candy tier list. My Sakurai dressed like a lady ship. Which is this is how desperate I was. I had to count this as like as a costume.
For what it's, you know what? Actually, it's funny that you ended up just putting Sakurai in because she just always looks like she's dressing like a costume. I almost
With her LL Cool J hat.
I was almost until we came up with some great ideas, if you will. It was going to be like, why don't we just like go through the year and rate their costumes? Because usually there's a Halloween costume hiding in there somewhere, and my Sakurai is a perfect example. Is she like? I figured she was just like barely wearing anything because she's like doing another photo shoot for Rossi. I think she's turning into his favorite little pet.
She could be my favorite little pet.
Fair enough.
Next up, we have something. I don't know. They have like a full paragraph to say their tag team name. There's something love pudding, right?
Yeah, right. Let's go, Carrara and
Carrara and Tam. And I think they're dressed like killer brides.
Brides and brides. They both got veils over their head and
tutus.
Yeah, with a little train. Yeah, we're good.
I just assume killer because like Carrara will murder you.
Is that from? I didn't watch their Halloween show. Is that from yesterday?
I do
Or
not
don't you have
know.
a context for it?
They just
Paulus will tell us. He probably
Tam.
watched it.
Sometimes Tam wants to dress up like a bride.
That's what also surprises me more than anything. Is like someone in WWE took a picture of themselves with nothing but the championship belts, which we both know sold beautifully. And Tam Nakano is not going to like take the opportunity to do the same. He's like, I also have two belts, and I'm the originator of that photo shoot.
Yeah, for what it's worth, that part makes it into like the audio only, like for the podcast. It's like all the stuff happening in that WWE Halloween video they put out on Instagram. Maxine Dupree is just wearing the title belts as a costume, and it was like the least important part. I didn't care about that at all. The rest of the video was hilarious.
Tozawa being a Dudley, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, they were well. They were their costume was the Dudleys and Stacy Keebler. But there's
Oh,
nothing fun. Wait, that makes how do you say his name? Tozawa.
Oh, Otis and Tozawa were the Dudley boys.
Yeah, but Tozawa is Devon.
Well,
That's
that we can do
awesome.
without getting canceled. The Japanese guy can be Devon.
Yes.
Or is Otis the big white guy being the other fat white guy? Then that's also okay.
Yeah, that's okay. It checks out.
That checks.
For what it's worth, it's like, who wouldn't want to be Devon if you got to pick? Devon was always the better Dudley.
Well, he's the one that went and then jumped off the top rope and put his face in between someone's legs.
Yeah. Hazuki Kokoma. This is a terrible costume. Does this count as a costume? They have a little like beret in their hair, a little pumpkin berets.
Dude, are you being a prick? Did you notice my hat? That's my costume. I thought the pumpkin. I thought the pumpkin counted. It's not. It doesn't count as a costume.
No.
I didn't realize we're wearing
Barely.
the same thing. Girls, one of us has to go home and change. We can't wear the same clothes.
It's almost worse than a costume. It's like the girls for Halloween who are like, I'm just gonna wear the black yoga pants and tank top that I wear every day, and then I'm gonna put 3 little whiskers of mascara on my cheeks, and I'm a cat now. Like,
It
no.
works for some people.
It only works if you're hot. So you know what?
Like,
Actually, this is a great costume. These are great
back to
costumes.
back to FWC.
Great costumes.
Wearing their normal full gear with pumpkin berets, which is a real big downgrade from last year where they stole the show, like handing out candy and.
She was a police
paint.
officer.
Damn right.
She tried to. If you guys remember, I don't even remember what show it was. Maybe, was it a Halloween show or was it like some weird like showcase show? But Hazuki
No.
was dressed like a SWAT officer and she tried to arrest Saoriano. She pulled out some handcuffs, then Saori beat her over the head with them.
Yeah. That's true. Also, before you go on, if anyone wants to watch that, we should. It probably actually is on the Patreon. It was too hot for YouTube. Apparently, the cops theme, and I don't know, it didn't work out. So
So this actually, I've said it so many times I forgot her actual name. Starlight's friend. What is her name again?
I don't know. Karma.
Karma. Yeah. Haruka something. Anyways, I don't know what this meme comes from, but people have said that she looks like Piglet from Winnie the Pooh a lot. So she actually dressed up as Piglet and, wrestled a match.
Never thought that, but that's actually sort of funny that.
And it's something about like this face too. I think it's like the face she makes when she gets hit with the move. People are just like, "You look like Piglet."
Oh, that's goofy.
Oh, and here she is again. You know, I'm not sure if this was a costume or she just dresses like this regularly.
Yes.
Like a
You know what,
Chinese
real quick,
Chun-Li.
what I love is that when Starlight and Starlight's friend, when Starlight was evil, her tag team partner was Umasaki's
Umasaki.
split personality Karma,
Mm.
and now that Starlight Kid's a good guy, she has the same friend, but the other's personality comes out, and she gets to be the bubbly, nice looking girl.
I'm
Who's equally a good wrestler. I would say the the nice personality is actually a better wrestler than the karma personality.
I'm starting to think this is like the movie Sybil, and she doesn't even actually exist. We're all just hallucinating her.
Oh, I was thinking more like me, myself, and Irene, but
Oh well, that's like way better.
whoa!
So, yeah, see, this is all right. Well, all right, I'll give her a little credit. It's a little bit more work than just like the little whiskers, but this is what I'm talking about. It's like you can't just like smear your lipstick a little bit and like call it a costume.
I'm assuming she just woke up from a rough Saturday night, so we're looking at the Venus herself, Hida Shirakawa, with Joker-esque makeup on her face and
Harley
regular
Quinn.
gear. Oh, you got Harley out of that?
Yeah, Harley's always better.
Yeah, better than Mina. That's why I figured Mina was the trashy Joker.
I mean, honestly, if you saw the Joker movie, like this is 10 times better. Oh,
Opie says she can do anything she wants.
and this is Act. This actually isn't even a costume. This is just how Act dresses regularly. She's just a queen.
Who is she?
Uh, this is just good times.
I don't know who that is. Oh, that one. I also don't know who that is.
Isn't this a great demon costume?
Yeah, I like what really jumps at me right away is the two pointy, horns.
Yes, the horns.
That's what I noticed.
Oh, trick or treat.
All right, now this is confusing. Isn't she supposed to be mean? Like, is she being mean here? Is she cute here? Does she still hate everybody? Is she like, I hate everybody, but I still like to wear bunny ears? What's going on here? Is she a New Jeans fan? What's happening?
I don't. They're not bunny ears because bunny ears are longer. She might be a bat. I think she might be a succubus. And then,
And ever since she turned, my soul hasn't quite felt the same.
and I'm not actually sure what she's dressed as. But you don't get my joke. Okay. Yeah. Moving on.
What I miss? It was probably good.
It was not good. It was such
Oh.
a stupid joke. I was like, she's a succubus, and I'm not sure what she's dressed like for Halloween.
Oh, because that's her normal outfit.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh. This is an interesting one. You might be asking yourself.
What are the bros doing on my screen? Tommy
Yeah.
and her new Saya.
Utami, as Halloween, decided to dress up as my wife. Oh, this was the best one, Saida. Which is just this is like a picture like in the shower. Like, let me put on a little Instagram filter.
And then it's a filter. It's so fucking weird.
She's like a wolf, a werewolf.
All right. So we got a few.
New Jeans mentioned. Another. This is the Bubble Girl from a couple shows you've seen her from. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is she a nun? I mean, it's not normally how nuns dress, but I haven't been to church in a while.
It's a cat made thing. Opie jumps right in. Momoka. He knows all the superstars.
Momoka. Cat maid. She might also be a demon. It's a big
Starting
theme.
to think we need this to be a 3-man booth for this segment. Opie's gonna tell you everything you need to know.
No, I don't know that. Cats don't have. Those are like horns for sure.
It's something out of it's definitely given me Dragon Slayer vibes. Or Demon Slayer vibes regular.
I didn't notice that this was like. Is this like a pumpkin? Like her little.
And so Starlight has a gross looking mask for Halloween because she makes her own mask, and always zooming in and looking for Starlight Kid Easter eggs on her mask are fantastic. That's definitely a jack-o'-lantern on her forehead.
Yeah, instead of like the normal logo. And then I don't know if I have another picture of it, but this ear here, it's like a little witch's hat,
Perfect.
which I assume like I want to hope that that's just like velcroed on and there's like an ear underneath. That would be funny.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, more Piglet.
Jesus.
I think that's pretty funny though. She's like, I don't know why people keep saying I'm Piglet, but I can make it cute. Oh yeah, that's the face. Everyone's like, you look like Piglet.
Well, let's.
What
We
kind
gotta do
of
something. The least we can do is some quick Piglet sad face research.
Piglet? Look
Piglet
up.
sad face images. Oh, it's just giving me piglets. All right, Piglet sad face.
Oh,
Human poop.
this Piglet. Crying maybe.
Oh, I sort of start to get it now. Sad pig. Look at you can see it right there. Sad piglet, angry piglet.
I don't know. I'm like assuming. I've heard that before. People say she looks like Piglet, but I don't know exactly why. From like Winnie the Pooh. Oh shit! You know what? Oh, what kind of? That is Piglet.
That's what
That
I'm
is
thinking.
fucking Piglet.
We need to get some side by sides.
That is Piglet right there. I didn't get it. That is she is Piglet. Oh my god, she's Piglet. Wow, that's crazy.
Thank you, internet.
I don't know whoever thought of that. That's like when someone said like Chairman Z of China looked like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, well, that was true. And then he killed everyone who said that, right?
No, they went to a farm to live happily ever after.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So now here's another picture of Starlight dressed like a cat. Cat maid.
Huh.
What?
Sooner or later, I'm curious what she looks like. I don't want to know.
This
Deep
is
down inside.
this is what she looks like. I'm pretty sure that's her face.
We're looking at a Starlight Kid photo. Dressed up for Halloween with a heart emoji over her face. Juno is convinced that she just has a heart tattoo on her face at this point. So
No, it's just like
true identity.
it's like the part of the nose. Like when you take the mask off, it's like the emoji pops up. Oh, and Sayori for Halloween went as somebody who's happy and smiles.
That's pretty funny.
This is awesome. So like, Utami's like, I don't do pranks. I don't dress up. I don't do anything like that. Just give me my candy.
Fair enough.
Which I like. Give the woman her candy.
Yeah, right to the point. Juno, give her something sweet.
This is terrible. Oh my god, I feel so bad. This is terrible looking candy. It's cute though.
It's like a pop.
It's
Like
like a cracker
or something in it. Yeah, it's like a yeah. me and my brother will get that kind of shit. We'll go to the Asian supermarket that's in town, and we'll try the different candies and bags of stuff that we can't read the labels of, and they're all usually gross. And that's probably like a wafer, outside with, awesome chocolate in the middle, or fish flavored, one of the two.
Probably. Is this a better or worse costume?
Well, Hazuki's in it, so that's good. What
They're
did we add,
just
Micah?
wearing street clothes. They just have like the little headband things.
Again, what is your problem? Just wearing some cool hat, your street clothes.
I like the cat though. That's a cute cat.
Is that Koguma?
I think so. Oh, this was a cool Halloween costume. Julia decided to dress up like somebody who can wrestle.
And Rhea Ripley is slumming it.
Yeah, I thought I read that. She has a shirt. It says "How sweet fresh meat."
Yeah, that's awesome.
I assume it's some crazy band thing. Oh, you know what? I actually never paid. It's so funny. Like they have to actually have their own lockers. Like they have their own nameplates. Like that's pretty cool.
I still don't like Julia.
And that's all I got.
Perfect. Well, let's get into the main event. What do you say?
Yes. Well, first you were gonna I don't know if you want to go through all of them or just certain people, but I thought so I know nothing about Harry Potter. I just assumed that it was like a Halloween thing. And then you were like, it's not, but I'll do it anyway. Like all the four like Halloween Harry Potter houses, and we got the Stardom girls, and you were gonna like explain to me Harry Potter.
Can this save? Because this is one of those. The only reason is this is one of those things. Knowing us, I have a feeling our Candy and quarterly power ranking has the ability to take well over an hour by itself. And
Look,
this right here is timeless. I mean, we've talked about this before, and people are dying for us to classify all the women into their Harry Potter houses. However,
now I know nothing about Harry Potter. All I know, I did try to play like the video game once, and it like confused me. I got to like the tutorial, and like they ask you like a million questions, and they tell you what house they put you in. And I assume I just went to like the best like good guy house. I
I
was
ended up
the
being
yeah. Which one were
I'm
you?
usually, I'm usually described as a Hufflepuff, if you will. And real quick, a Hufflepuff would be thought of the values are hard work, loyalty, fairness, and kindness.
Oh, well, I
My symbol
was.
is badger, and my colors are yellow and black. Team yellow, chicken soccer team.
Ooh, go yellow guys.
What we could do
My
is
personality
go
test in
over.
that game gave me Slytherin.
Okay, and with that, I mean,
Are they what? What
some.
are they? What does it say about Slytherins?
Well, it's one of those things where they say not all drug dealers are Mexicans, but if you want good drugs, find a Mexican. It's like not all Slytherins are evil, but if you want to find someone evil, go to Slytherin. It's sort of that type of thing. However, technically,
Dude, that
Slytherin is.
makes so much sense because when I played the video game, they're like, you can use this type of magic and grow plants. And I'm like, lame. And look at this type of magic. It's like you can shield yourself. I'm like, eh. And then it's like, this one lets you fly. I'm like, boring. And then I'm like, this is the dark magic that kills shit. I'm like, yeah, that's for me.
But if you want to stay away from just the evil, technically, a Slytherin is ambitious, cunning, and resourceful. I mean, it doesn't help that your house crest is a snake. Your colors are green and silver, all like horrible looking. And it just so happens that like Lord Voldemort himself, the most evil wizard of all time, happened to come from that.
Dude, listen, you can't have Jedi without a Sith Lord. You can't have Harry Potter be the hero without Lord Voldemort,
Well, this
who was probably like a really sweet dude who's just misunderstood.
that could be said. I mean, he was sort of from a broken home and stuff like that, and he had anger issues. Ended up being an orphan. Quite frankly, if you put it all together, he's probably whatever that serial killer like list is. He's probably like checks 9 out of the 10 boxes of like how people effed him up. But you know what we could do? I don't want to go through the whole list because I think like if whatever we do, we're gonna take an hour doing it because that's what we do. But we
Yeah.
can do the factions, just more like the factions as a whole, to where they belong, and like maybe just move their leader up. So let's just say, let's for instance, let's just start with Slytherin and say, the values are like I said, ambitious, cunning, and resourcefulness. Which
Is that bad?
instantly you move up Sayori. Well, I was thinking as a group in general, so I was like, she would represent the cosmic angels, which maybe that's still right, but the fact, you know what, I almost want to completely play this game right now. I mean, it's either going to be a 4-hour show or a two-parter because now we might as well just keep going.
I part of me thought it'd be funny since I know nothing about Harry Potter is if I just like start throwing him places and you tell me why I'm wrong.
Well, no. Well, is she Does she come across as ambitious? I mean, she's definitely cunning, resourcefulness, and she seems like she could be evil.
I don't know if she's evil. Momo's pretty evil. But she's not ambitious.
Well, you know what though? As far as the movies go, all the Slytherin people also sort of seem like a bit lazy. Like they want to be great, but they want to take the shortcut. I think that's where the cunning comes in. Oh well, I mean, did I tell you? Didn't I say Hufflepuff? They value hard work, loyalty, and fairness.
Why will this
Mo-
not go
Momo
away?
was 0 of them.
Go away, ads. Thank you. Hey, oh, it turns out that's all I need to do. That's better. Oh, I see so much better now. What, Momo isn't a Hufflepuff?
It depends. Do you think she values hard work, loyalty, and or fairness?
No. So she's not a Hufflepuff.
Do you consider her to be cunning,
No.
resourcefulness,
No.
ambition? Wait, where do we put like the outlaw fucking?
No, because it's
Is there
like
another nerd out here? There's got to be someone that doesn't belong to anything and they just drop out. That's what Momo is. Momo's a dropout.
whoops. Add a row below. Boring. What are the? I do know. What are the humans called? Muggles.
Muggles.
Yeah. Muggles. Okay, I'm taking over. So she's not a Hufflepuff. I tried. I don't know. I think Hufflepuff seems like
So is Slytherin.
okay. Hazuki's
I
a
think
Slytherin.
Wait. All right, hold on. But we haven't talked about Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, you just jump into this. I mean, a Ravenclaw. Actually, she's probably not that either. When I think of a Ravenclaw, I instantly think of like maybe like a Shuri or something. But we're talking about intelligence. We're talking about wit. They
Oh,
possess wit and sharp minds. They're clever and they enjoy a good intellectual challenge. And they're also creative. And they're usually sort of like when I think of a Ravenclaw, because I'll think of Cedric. You know, you as you know from like being the big fan you are, he died like
Mhm.
like valiantly, trying to. Well, he wasn't really trying to save anybody, but you know, he died while winning
He
the
tied.
the trophy. Um, but you know they're they're the eagle. Um, yeah, all right, so. Robert screams to you intelligent wit and creativity. I like it.
I don't know. What's a Gryffindor?
Oh well, here we go. I mean, well, this is where real hero of the original books come across as Harry Potter and friends are all Gryffindors, and their values are courage, chivalry, determination. They're highly determined and persistent. They set their sights on their goals. They work hard to achieve them no matter the obstacles.
Right.
Dumbledore himself was a Gryffindor, one of the strongest wizards of all time.
Someone really strong, courageous. I don't know. I'm getting like I'm looking at the photos. I'm going like trying to find.
I know there's too much. All right, let's just knock out a few of these here.
Yeah.
Let's do a couple of the favorites, and then sooner or later, someday we will make an exhaustive list. You know what's funny about Hufflepuff? So you pick Hufflepuff as with Mayu. You don't know this, but Hufflepuff also has the sort of people sort of talk about him as being sort of dim-witted and dumb too, sort of airheady, if you will.
Oh, that's not Mayu. Mayu's smart. she's an evil mastermind.
It's fucking
Not
great.
evil. She is a mastermind. When have you ever Mayu? Mayu thinks about, if I've never heard, I haven't think of anyone as more Slytherin than Mayu. Have you ever seen her wrestle? It's like if it's a house show, she finds any way not to wrestle. That's pretty cunning and lazy. And then if it's like a main event show, like one-on-one match, she loves hurting her opponents. I don't know. Where should Mayu go? You're the Harry Potter expert.
Slytherin is pretty cool. I mean, all right.
It's just like everyone's gonna end up in Slytherin. I don't know. Gryffindor.
Ambitious, cunning, resourcefulness. All right. Hold on.
It's like
Mayu,
Gryffindor,
all right.
like the heroes.
Well, yeah. Courage, chivalry, determination. They'll win at all costs, even if they have to break a couple rules along the way.
Nah, I think they're Hufflepuffs.
They look like Hufflepuffs. I like that.
What's a good Ravenclaw? Cunning.
Oh, so you're starting to get the hang of this. Yeah. No. A Ravenclaw is intelligent. They're wise. They have a thirst for knowledge.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And wit. They're creative.
So Fuki and Death. Well, if we're gonna talk about wit, you gotta throw in the teacher.
Oh my god. Obviously, intelligent, wit, creative. I mean, she makes her own outfits, for heaven's sakes. And honestly, Ravenclaw is sort of, I know, like Gryffindor is like the heroes of the show, but I think fans of the series, if you will, I think Ravenclaw is like are like the real heroic. They tend to be the buffer guys. You know, some of the jocks are coming out of Ravenclaw.
Right.
Now we're talking.
That makes sense.
That definitely makes sense.
No, I've always, and this is me knowing like base virtually nothing about Harry Potter.
Were you watching the chat, or are you and Opie on the same page?
Yeah, I read the chat.
I would say Lady Cianita. That actually works so good. You both picked it. You put it up there as soon as I saw he wrote it.
Now, are Hufflepuffs fat? Where did I get that idea from? Is there a fat Hufflepuff? I swear there's like a fat little kid. No? In the movies?
That's. Oh, but there's their. I don't know if it's a fat. I mean, he's a goofy little nerdy guy. Oh, I can't think of it now. You got me looking for side characters. You know how we get.
Oh wait, well, I haven't. So Azumi's a Muggle.
No powers.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Which one did you say was strong?
Let's do a couple else. Hold on, we gotta find a fucking. You know what? Now we gotta eat. What we gotta do? This is how we're gonna do this. We gotta at least pick 3 players from everything here. So let's find some fucking Gryffindors. Let's do it this way.
I don't even know what a Gryffindor is.
Well, I'm gonna tell you again, so we need a couple in. Once again, the symbolism. They're lions. They're the heroes of the show.
Lions.
Everyone loves the Gryffindor. I mean, Albus Dumbledore, the headmaster, like was a Gryffindor, so obviously he, loves his kids. Harry Potter's parents, everyone's was there. But you know what? There's a little favoritism and everything, but that's all right. But all right, so their values, the main value, when the hat, the sorting hat, is going to decide where you're going to go, you're going to end up in Gryffindor, Juno. If you have courage, if you have chivalry, and you have determination.
Hanan.
You are going to be known to be brave. You're going to be willing to face danger.
Sure.
You're going to stand up. You're going to stand up for what you believe in, even if it means putting yourself at risk. Do you know how many times Harry almost died because he tried to save somebody else? They also have a strong sense of honor and fair play. Unlike basically every other team that says they'll win at all costs, the Gryffindors, they'd rather, I mean, if they got to break some minor rules, but they'd rather play fair. And try to, sort of like Yugi, while
Yugi was
while Kaiba's cheating, Yugi's just gonna wait for the heart of the cards.
Yugi was a son of a bitch. He had the worst power of all. His power was cheating. The heart of the cards, total bullshit. you get to the final episode and they reveal like the heart of the cards means whatever card I need to win this duel, that's the power that I have.
Oh,
So that
that
wasn't.
just ruins everything. I
It
should have
just
watched the last
ruins the whole
episode.
show.
All right, Opie is chiming in saying that Tam should be in Gryffindor. We need some more Gryffindors.
Yeah.
Is Tam courageous? Is she chivalrous? Does she
Oh,
have the
boy, it's
determination?
Hufflepuff.
All right, well, you know what? We have three.
Okay, get some Muggles. Might as well throw Suzu in there.
All right, so our Harry Potter teams, just it's not the complete roster, but Hufflepuff, we have Mayu, Sakakurawa, and Natupoi, which quite frankly, I want to see that in Triangle Derby. Also, I want to see this next team, the Slytherin team of Seriano, Hazuki, and Momo Watanabe. Let's go. Ravenclaw is led by Fukigen Death, with Teacher C and her student Hina. Gryffindor, we have the hero Anan with her bodyguard Shuri and her loyal little companion Tam Nakano. A couple Muggles gotta always be the side characters of the story, in which we have Azumi, Suzu Suzuki, and the first place in Tag League at the moment, Rian.
Yeah. Hufflepuff is my favorite. They seem so fun to hang out with.
That's why I figured I was That's why I'm a Hufflepuff, because I'm so fun to hang out with. All right,
Awesome.
great job. That was really good. What
Now,
a fun game. I love playing games like.
it is
And
great.
you know what? That was like our quarterly power ranking. We're finally back on track. The quarterly power ranking is here.
Oh, we gotta put Saya somewhere. Just because.
Everywhere. All right. Let's actually do this. The
Right.
problem is she probably checks every box. She's courageous, she's chivalrous, and she's determined. She could be in Gryffindor. She cannot be Hufflepuff. She does not value hard work. She does not obviously value loyalty, and she does not value fairness. She cannot be a Hufflepuff crosshair.
Yes, she did. Did
When?
for her whole career.
Yeah, but not Saya 3.0 here. Ravenclaw.
Okay, what
She
is
intelligent,
of
she
all
is
the
wise.
houses? Of all the house, I'm just playing.
She's either Slytherin or Gryffindor. It is amazing, similar Gryffindor and Slytherin. They're
How
very
about-
similar.
Headmaster Kamatani.
Why don't we say the Shimi school? That'll be our top tier.
And we always need the Lady C tier.
Yeah, but if you move her up, this is a proper power rankings. I can't wait to clip this. Well done.
The Lady C tier is gonna be occupied by
Not Lady C.
the new Lady C.
Dude, how much do you love Hanako?
She's great.
Dude, she's top 5.
She's the best Nexus Venus. That's so crazy.
Dude, she is so fucking good. She her new move of like doing a I don't know.
Dude, she
over
learned-
clutch, but
She
it lifts a girl up. Like lifts a girl up, so she's just like hanging them. Like she almost killed Miyu.
You want to
I'm
know how
okay with
awesome
that.
she is?
Awesome.
She learned that from Shinsuke Nakamura. So like they must have just been sparring in like regular like martial arts, you know? And it's like she's like, "Wait, what did you just do?" And he's like, "I don't know, something I learned." And she's like, "Oh, that's my new finisher." And Shinsuke's like, "Okay." I thought knee to face was cool.
Yeah, you know what's really cool? Doing a finisher and then picking that girl up while she's already out of it and choking her the fuck out.
Now, all right, let's go to Candy.
All right,
It's
we
not
gotta
a
get back to
Halloween without
here.
candy, yeah.
No, we're back to the main event of our Halloween Spooktacular. Woo!
Ooh. So, We can do this one of two ways because I also have the wrestlers here. It's like we got
Oh
a bunch
yeah,
of candies here. We start with the factions here. So I had a lot of ideas. You could take it whichever way you want. One of my things was like picking the candies and putting them like how they fit like the factions. My other thing was like ranking the candies, grouping the candies, and then putting wrestlers with them. We could do whatever you want.
that might be long. What about is it possible to rank the candies and if I do the fun little AI description of said candy, then we decide what group they belong to?
Okay. So first of all, apple. So I could change this. Apple is like bottom. Like don't give anyone an apple for Halloween. You're an asshole.
Yeah, but that's automatically Neogenesis then, huh?
Who would give you an apple for? Hate would give you an apple. Let's do that. What would the groups give you if you're going to their house?
Oh, that's brilliant. Well done.
Hate would give you an apple because they're like. It's either like a really nice group would give you an apple. It's like, oh, it's healthy, or a really crappy group. It's like, hey, let's give these little kids. They want candy, and we're giving them fruit. And you just pick a candy. Oh, Hasbro gummy bears. That's just,
oh,
that's kind of screams. Yeah.
dude, the gold bears it's a fan favorite at the house. Like I literally bought a bag of gold bears just because I'm like, well, when we don't hand them out, my family's gonna love them. A person who is loving the gold bears, I mean, obviously,
Opie
they're
does not
sweet.
think apple is the best candy. Get out of here. It's not even candy. I'd
feel
rather
like
have cough drops.
the poor guy's got to be from a place that just doesn't have apples at the ready. It's sort of like the girls you like to watch that freak out over carrots. Like, you just must not have carrots where you live. I'm like,
Colorful, yummy gummy bears.
it's
Just
fun.
it just scream. It could be cosmic angels. It could be stars. It could be
I'm,
Neogenesis.
my first, I mean, maybe it's just because of the colors too, but I am instantly thinking Neogenesis is
Yeah, I
getting
was
this
thinking
gummy
the
bear.
same thing. Now I'm also lemon heads. Lemon heads are the super sour ones, right? Because
Yeah,
I'm
I mean, the
thinking
chewies make it a little better, but yeah,
I'm thinking
they're
that's God's
sour.
eye. They like
Yeah, it's one of those things where they're sort of good, but they're not great. You know, they'll have a little kick to it.
yeah. Same thing with like these hot tamales.
All the bullshit candies that like you think should be good. What else we got in here that's along those lines? That's funny.
So are we just
More
saying that hate?
Godsmack
Are we
candies.
just saying that hate is just gonna pass you out the worst candies?
Yeah, so they're obviously what I don't even know if do those candies have a name? I see those orange and
Dimes? It's
black.
just money. Who people give out like quarters and dimes?
See, if I was growing up,
Oh,
quarters would be
toothbrush.
okay.
Oh, they would give you.
Oh yeah,
No, that's like a stars thing.
yeah, no, yeah, because
I'm with
toothbrush
you.
can be helpful.
Healthy stuff.
You think the stars are giving out healthy stuff?
It's one or the other,
I could
right?
see it. I
It's
could
either
see it.
like really healthy or it's like a jerk thing.
All right, okay, I get that because hate's even worse than that because they're giving out those orange and black like wrapped taffy candies. Like
Oh,
they don't even have a name on them. You don't even
yeah,
know
yeah,
what they are.
it's because they just have these in like the medicine bowl, just been
What
sitting
are
on the.
those called?
I don't even know.
I need to know what those are even called.
I don't even know. They're
What
this.
are the Halloween candies in orange and black paper? Who the fuck even makes those? But we've all seen them. Like
The same thing with
we've all tried to eat them, and it's like some kind of taffy thing that just sticks in your mouth.
I
And you
actually
can't eat.
instead of giving the worst candies, I like that idea better. Like hate's gonna give you candy corn because it's like all the candies that takes no thought and it's just like crap they have laying around. That's what they're gonna give to the kids. They don't.
Here's the problem.
They don't go out for that.
All right, well, the candy corn
Yeah.
is a household favorite. We love it. Like you know how some people have jelly beans during Easter. We have just
Yeah.
like bowls of candy corn. You just walk by, you eat it. You have the little ones, but even better, the bigger pumpkin candy corns. Oh,
Yeah, but
deliciousness.
anything seasonal is objectively garbage. Because you know what they don't say? Hey, I'll have a seasonal cheesecake. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, but you
Cheesecake's
also
all
say
year round.
with that logic though, is apple cider bad? And then for the next
Yes.
holiday, is eggnog bad?
Yes, I'm drinking apple cider now, and I'm sick of it.
Well, that's what we do the same thing. We're like 1 gallon. Like whatever the holiday juice is like, all right, 1 gallon of apple cider.
It's like that first sip is like crack. It's like the best sip of anything every year, and then it's like, okay. Okay, what about these? These I'm just placing it for now. Like
So how do we?
these I don't know what you call these things. They're
Well,
like
the
they're
wax bottle, the
wax.
wax bottles with the juice in the inside. You got to bite off the top, but you got to be careful.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
you got to
can't
make
eat
sure
the you can't eat the candy because it's
you can
wax.
you can chew the wax and then you spit it out. Man, if only you were a little bit older, you would understand the joys of chewing on wax with this with a little bit of sugar liquid in the middle. Now,
Is this
I
an old
would,
candy?
yeah, I mean that's. I told you recently. I've tried one of those to be like, is this as old as I remember it? Like people who are eating the wax candies
Oh.
with the juice, the wax bottles with the juice in it, are the same kids that grew up on candy cigarettes, the ones that actually looked like cigarettes and didn't have to like just pretend to be candy sticks.
I loved candy cigarettes.
Also, it's the same kids that still had bubble gum in their Topps baseball cards. So
Oh, dude, I love those like hard concrete chewing gum. That would
well,
chip a
that's because you
tooth.
buy a pack now. We should buy a pack of like fucking 1988 Topps, dude. If I could get my hands on one, I'll say that'd be great. Eat the bubble gum out of some old baseball cards. But
Dude, that would
anyways,
be so funny. So there's like a thing online where people buy I forget what it was, like for a number of years like they weren't doing rookie card, or they weren't doing basketball cards. So it's like when they finally made a new deal with the NBA, like all of the players that have been in the league, they all have the same year where that was technically their rookie cards. So it's like people buy the huge boxes of them and they like unbox them and try to get like the Michael Jordan. It would be
hmm
so funny to like buy a box of that and it's like just looking for the gum. It's like I don't even want the cards. I don't care. Okay, where does this wax thing go?
all right. Well, here's the deal with the wax. Neil, like it does look fun loving. It's all colorful. It can be delicious if you eat it right. However, it is also sort of shitty. So it needs to go to a group that's fun loving, means well, but still fucks it up.
Yeah,
I'm
but
thinking
hear me out. It's like
because hate gives you the bad shit on purpose.
yeah, which is like they would totally give you a wax candy that you can't eat.
Yeah, but it's almost okay. Like I think it's somebody that thinks they're doing good, but fucks it up anyways. Like this has Xenex's Venus written all over it. Like
Yeah, they don't know what they
they
are. They don't know what it
yeah,
is. It's like combined in something good and shitty and like
exactly. Well, yeah, they don't even know what faction they are.
they
You're
don't even
right.
they don't even know if it's candy.
They don't even know if they're a wrestling group.
Oh, here's a good one. All right, so we have regular Hershey's Kisses, which are amazing, and then we have like the Hershey like swirls, which are like kind of crappy.
I'd argue that they're both delicious, and I never would see a hurt. I think I went through bags. I don't think I saw
Man, I'm
one
loving these
Hershey
candies.
Kiss in anyone's Halloween bag this year.
Oh, dude, little caramels. That's like old people candy right there. That's Cosmic Angels.
The Werthers? Tam Nakano's definitely has Werthers
Yeah,
on
in her
her
pocket,
coffee table.
on her person at all times.
When her great grandchildren come over, she's like, "Hey, would you guys like some candy?" in a magazine.
The strawberry thing, yeah. This strawberry thing, which is like this, also seems like a really old candy.
Now this could be controversial because I think
I
at
love
first
them.
blush, thank you. I was gonna say I'm thinking I was gonna assume you're gonna say they were shit. They are so delicious, and then once you suck on them a little bit, the little strawberry goo comes out, and it's fucking
Oh,
great.
yeah. You suck on them till the goo comes out.
That's definitely
And
an angel. Yeah,
yeah,
but that's the complete opposite of a Werther's. I mean, they are maybe Sayaka Kurara's handing out their
oh, that
forever
is
handing out
true.
the strawberries.
Dude, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I'm just thinking because there's different people in the faction that have different. Like Carrara would never have a Werther. She doesn't even know what that word is. But she,
No, you're right, but yeah. So like, as Tam's handing out the Werthers, Carrara's like, "Hey, kid, come here. I got something sweet for you. Come try this strawberry."
yeah, here's a fruit by the foot.
Yeah, of course. Throw that up there. Carrara's throwing fruit by the foot all day long. She's like, "You
Oh,
don't want it. You don't want 6 inches of fruit. I got a foot for you."
what else we got? Oh man, these are shitty. These little foam peanut orange candy things.
See, that doesn't remind me of like Halloween candy either, too.
Yeah, it's like a
However,
gas
they're
station candy.
they're they're the circus peanuts, is what
Circus
they're called,
peanuts.
and it's another one of those love them or hate them. You either love them or you either love candy corn or hate them. You either love Peeps or you hate them. I love a circus peanut. The texture is like chewing on cotton. It's fucking disgusting. But for some reason, I love it.
You also like chewing wax.
Yeah, I also admitted to like the fucking wax things. It turns out, and I'm glad I'm going out here. I'm like, for some reason, I don't think I see on our the root beer barrels. I'm trying to think of all the disgusting candies I love.
So where does this go? Could be
I
hate.
think yeah, the peanuts might be hate.
Because I could see them like, oh crap, it's Halloween, and like stopping at the gas station.
I mean, well, yeah, 'cause just look at this. They're like, so far they got the green and he's handing out the green and black candies that like we don't even know the name of. They're throwing out single packs of candy corn, and like that's the picture you have as single packs. I want to hope that they bought candy corn in bulk and just like dug their hands in there, threw it in a fucking sandwich baggie, and that's what they're handing out. Even better, I want to assume they're not even doing that. They're taking a kid comes up, they're taking the handful of the candy corn and throwing it in their bag.
They're
And then
opening the little packet.
they're doing the same thing with the peanuts. They're like, yeah, eat this, gross kid.
Now, when I think of Neo Genesis, I'm thinking like colorful, fun, happy, good times. Thinking of like
Yeah, all right. Let's
stuff.
get back
I'm
there.
thinking of trendy candy that's not gonna last, but it's like we got like the SpongeBob gummy Krabby
Oh,
Patties.
absolutely. That's nothing but a good time, and they're delicious. Now, question: when you get that SpongeBob Krabby Patty, because I absolutely love those fucking things. They're at my Dollar Tree. I'll eat them by the dozen. Do you eat them like in one bite to get all the flavors, or are you a layer guy? Like I'll eat the bun that has a different flavor, the green little fake lettuce, whatever the pink little
No,
meat is.
I gotta make me a little burger and like hold it and like bite it like it's a real
Oh,
burger.
I just don't have the power to do that. I want to know what they all taste like separately. I've never tried the whole thing together. I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. That's my homework. I'll report back.
Man, what else did I have? Gushers.
Well, we
That's
got
a fun candy.
oh well, Gushers is delicious, but it's almost
Oh,
it's
by the
almost
way,
a little it's higher.
you might as well throw Sour Patch Kids with God's Eye.
I disagree.
Oh,
I think Sour Patch Kids is also fun. I think Sour Patch Kids like is fun loving to the point because they're not like lemon heads and hot tamales are gross, but they try to be good.
I was
Sour
kind of
Patch Kids
thinking
are
like,
fucking amazing and fun. Like Sour Patch
yeah, but
Kids
they're
still have
sour.
new
I was
yeah.
kind of thinking they like the God's Eye likes the like they like the super hot stuff. They like the super sour stuff. They like the extreme.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I mean, because I also think of Sour Patch Kids as fun loving, which is, I thought I was gonna say Neo Genesis, but that's good. I could see that.
But then we also got Saki Kashima, so like maybe we put in like a nice, safe, like boring candy.
I feel like Saki
Sashi.
Kashima's throwing 75 cents at you.
Go home, kid.
She's like,
She didn't bother to get candy. She's just throwing money at you from her
he's
purse.
just one of those people. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. Like growing up, we'd empty our thing, and every now and again there'd be like a full of pennies or like 3 dimes at the bottom of our bag.
If you turn peanuts into candies, you're wrong. That's a crime.
Oh, we
I
should
could
tell
put
I love her about the Boston baked beans. You ever see those? It's
yeah,
literally like candy covered peanuts.
but I could also see the quarters being like ENXSV or stars.
I was actually gonna say, yeah, stars. It does seem like a stars thing to go with the apple in the toothbrush. Enex's Venus. They're there to party. These. Yeah. You know what? I think. Yeah. The stars are giving out quarters.
which is actually not too bad.
No. No.
You know what else? Is there a big candy here? Stars would give out big candy.
Like a
Like-
full size guy, right?
Yeah, like a full size or king size candy bar. What about $100,000? Or Butterfingers, a nice Butterfingers.
I was gonna tell you. See that Take Five. It's not a classic bar. I think it's newer-ish, maybe within the past 10 or 20 years. That is my favorite candy bar in the entire world. The Take Five, like it literally has everything. It has the peanut. It has the five things. It has
There's
the peanut butter. It even throws a fucking pretzel in there. For heaven's sakes.
Which one? This one?
No, the Take Five Overmore.
Take
Just we're looking at pretzels. To the right, to the right, to the right. All the way to the right, above Rena.
Oh, Reese's Take 5. Where is this going?
Well, in my opinion, that's the best candy bar on the list, and we're gonna call it a full size. Like, who's gonna give you the cream of the crop? Like, if you're not getting an apple and you're not getting quarters, they're like, yeah, we'll throw that out there.
I like the Cosmic Angels one. It's turning out like all the grandmas are giving you the crappy like candy that's been sitting in the candy bowl for 17 years. Then Carrara's gonna throw you some good stuff.
Well, even the fruit roll up is like sort of like that too. It's like, honey, we're out of candy. Ah, we still got some fruit roll ups in the back from the grandchildren.
How about how about Fun Dips?
Oh, is that still a thing? How gross is that? You got this little paddle of fucking hard candy. You got
That's
this
what's-
other thing of like pure flavored sugar. You gotta suck on one end, dip it into the dry end, and then lick it all off again. Oh, that is awesome. And then when you're done, you get to eat your spoon.
Yeah, that's
Just give-
seems like a that seems like an E-Nexus fee to me.
Dude,
They're all-
what? Why? I can't even explain why either. But I was just like looking up. I was like, oh, that's Enex's Venus all
Because
day.
it's like a
They're
part.
they're fucking.
That's like
They're
a
licking and sticking all night long.
it's like a party candy right there.
Yes, that's what I meant. Your way is much better.
Warheads, that's God's eye.
Yeah, we'll keep going with that. I see. I like we got a gimmick there. All right, wait, is there any more fun-loving candy?
Like fun, like
gu-
like a gusher.
Yeah, just gushers.
Dude, this
I'm
is
gonna
like-
I'm gonna get something to the Neo Genesis.
I
just the
thought I would have been
fun-loving
bored out of this already, and I'm like, I want to do every candy on this list.
I still want to do. We'll only do a few. It's gonna be crazy, but I still wanted to do match the candy to the girl because I think that'd be way too
Airhead.
much fun. Like, well, okay. First of all, yes, Airhead is Neo Genesis. However, see, this is why I also would think it'd be fun to take like a top 5 candy and try to match it to a wrestler. Which wrestler? The Airhead.
Oh. Oh, more Fun Dip. Okay, that is just literally just the nasty powder from the Fun Dip, just without the
Wait.
stick.
Is that a thing they did?
Yeah,
They released just the package?
yeah.
It's like, what was that straw that the paper straw you'd crack open and suck down? What the fuck was that thing called?
Yeah. Another waxy thing.
Well, it was basically the Fun Dip stuff. So it's like basically. Oh, what was that thing?
Oh,
Damn it.
oh my God, caramel squares. How did I miss that? That's Cosmic Angels.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What about
you know
what about the
I'm gonna say-
minty? What are these? No, oh,
The
York
Andes Mint. Those
or-
are almost.
or York
York
peppermint patty.
Candy?
That is
See,
the
you know what the
worst.
problem is with all the old lady candy we're handing out here in Cosmic Angels is that it's all delicious. I
Yeah.
love all that stuff. I love a Werther's. I actually took here. This is I love the side tangents. So my sister and I would like to go back and forth, send nostalgia stuff to we are, and so I'm at the Dollar Tree. I'm picking. I'm like I'm picking out candy. I'm like I literally buy a Werther's like unironically, but then I get back to my car and I take a picture of it. I'm like I think I'm at this point in my life where I bought Werther's because I was craving it. I was craving a nice silky caramel.
That's hilarious. How about we assume that we'll put stars. We'll give them. That's a full size Crunch bar.
All right, so now we got to talk about this though. So the stars, they started off by giving us toothbrushes and apples because they wanted us to be healthy. Then they threw us a 75 cent, and now you think automatically they're gonna throw us the best candy bars and a Take 5 and a full size Crunch.
Dude, I assume Mayu's loaded and she's just throwing money at people.
All right, so we know. I mean, so the groups are different. So who's like out of all of them, like what's Hanan handing?
Well, because Hanan's, I'm gonna technically.
She's throwing out the candy bars, right? Like who's giving out
Yeah,
the
she's
apples
still
in that
young.
group?
Hanan's still young enough where she's like, yo, we cannot just give out
Okay,
toothbrushes and.
that might be completely wrong. Hanan's not here because she's out at the other places with her bag, like trick or treating still, right?
Yeah, in her old
So all right,
outfit.
yeah. So take her out of that. She's actually riding Sayaida still, door to door, like on her back. So like take them two out of it.
Koguma, what about Koguma? She give out some candy.
I man, Kokoma screams apple to me. Hazuki, I think, is throwing out the quarters. She doesn't have time for that shit. All right, I can feel Mayu throwing out the.
All right.
I just wanted to make sure it made sense.
What are a couple other crappy candies for? Well, is it all gonna be crappy candies from 8?
All right, let's go.
Saya seems like she knows her candy.
Well, how about something that's not? Oh, dude, why has this been on here this long? Raisins. We all know we've gotten them in our bag
Or is raisins?
next to the pretzels. You put them both on there.
I could also see Shuri just being like down for a good raisin. I don't know why.
Start. Like, what are you making fun of the raisins for?
Yeah, she's like, these are good. They're healthy for you.
Shuri's an old lady. It's like it's nature's candy.
Maybe Shuri.
Shuri.
Yo, maybe Shuri should have the apple.
Shuri is also pretty fun-loving though. Still.
Just straight up pretzels. Like, actually, you know what though? Pretzels. When you get all that sweet sugary candy, just when when you have a nice pretzel, salty pretzel.
Palate cleanser. Oh my
Oh.
god, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. All right, so let's look at that way. So who has the craziest tasting candy right now? That's who gets the pretzels.
God's eye.
God's eye again. All right, we got to even some stuff up here. All right, so we'll
Neo
groups with 5. We need to find a Neo Genesis. We need to find 2 Neo Genesis candy.
What? Are, these little the Tootsie Rolls with the different flavor Tootsie Rolls.
All right. So that's it. We have a couple controversial things. Here.
Nerds.
We have the nerds, and I think dots fall into the controversial thing. I love all them, and I am a dots fanatic. I love dots. The problem is, you're gonna lose your teeth if you start chewing on dots too much. They are made to pull out fucking fillings.
I don't know.
Oh, and we got Mike and Ike's. Like we got a lot of good. All right. But I have to reset. You can zoom in. I gotta reset. We're thinking fun.
Oh, peach rings. Peach rings. I gotta go
They're
with.
good.
They're-
Yeah, but that doesn't feel like Neo Genesis. I mean, it's good, but it's not.
Oh,
like
for Neo
candy.
Genesis. No, I was just thinking like. That's just gotta be
which one,
stars.
your
That's
bag?
just gotta be stars or hate. They want a candy named after them. They like peaches. I like.
Oh, that's that. Oh no, Como was putting out peach rings all day long.
Hell yeah, it's gotta stay on.
Well done.
Dots.
I
Just
love them,
regular.
but they can hurt you. It's
Yeah.
another Enex's Venus. Like they tried really hard to do good, but now your teeth are fucked up for the.
Oh,
rest of the day.
same thing with a mallow cup where it's like when you're eating it, you're only thinking like, why isn't this a Reese's?
All right, but that same. Okay, so you got that. And that it's hilarious. And then, well, it's the thing of the milk duds. They're like the first bite's hilarious, and then you can't understand why you can't like separate your mouth.
Milk
Yeah.
duds. That's good.
Second row to the right.
To the milk duds. But I could also see hate giving out. Like no one wants a coconut candy.
It's a marshmallow candy. That's why it's mellow.
What is the one? Isn't it not like coconut flavored? What am I thinking of?
An almond joy. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Maybe.
Almond joys have nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
No,
okay.
there's.
All right. Shitty candies. Those little Necco things.
Yo,
They're all right.
It's so funny because now I'm just like thinking of like I haven't thought. How do we know all of these candies? And I'm like, I love a
Well, first
crackle.
of all, you have a Cadbury cream egg. I didn't even know they had a Halloween version. So you got a picture of a
Oh.
Halloween version version instead of the yolk on the inside is like green
Oh, by
goo.
the way, Gushers Ghost in Neogenesis, yeah,
All right, I like that. I like
and Jolly
a
Ranchers,
Cadbury. Oh, yeah, they're fun loving. Well, you might as well put like the fucking blow pops or the Tootsie Pops with them too. I think.
Tootsie Pop, these things.
Yeah, I love a Tootsie Pop. They're fun.
Yeah, but not.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? One,
But that is like
two,
the oldest
three.
candy in the world.
Oh yeah, they're all young. But Suzu's old. Suzu's giving out Tootsie Pops.
How about a ring pop?
Okay, okay, I'll give you that.
Wearing your
Cancel,
candy.
cancel the Tootsie Pop, added a ring pop. I like it. Good, good, well done. All right, let's just. All right, I think what we need to do here is try to even out and get. We need hate candies.
Okay.
Dude, I love those fucking Andes.
I forget.
I love.
Oh, these honey. Nah, these are bad.
Oh, those are evil. Those are hate. What are they even called? Honey o what?
Nobody
Honey
even knows.
things?
Bit o
Oh,
honey.
Bit-O honeys. That's another one of those things where it's like
It's
the
so
wrappers don't even always fit. Like half the time, even when you buy them from the
Yes.
store, they're like half
They're like
unwrapped.
hand rolled.
Oh, it's amazing. And you try to bite it, and you're like, why is this like impossible? It's
Dude,
like it's almost like you have to pan fry them to try to soften them up a little bit, but then you have to swallow it before it hardens again, or else your teeth are stuck together.
I'm almost convinced because honey never like goes bad that they made them in like the 1930s or like during the Depression, and they're still trying to sell them.
Of course they are. That's why the wrapper's disintegrating before
Oh, a
candy.
Necco wafer.
That's what I was bringing up earlier too. I'm like, I think those sound like they should be horrible, but I'm not mad if I get one.
Yeah. Are
I
they
said
gonna?
like Payday is one of my favorite candy bars in the.
I know. I know. I keep like we're like all right, enough of Neogenesis, but like a whole roll of Hubba Bubba.
Oh my God, Fruit by the Foot?
Did I miss that one?
No, 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 not Fruit by the Foot. It's bubble tape.
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah, yeah, the Hubba Bubba bubble tape. Where basically it's like, how many pieces do you want? You don't measure it. You don't like grab it by the pieces. You grab it by like the length. So
Yeah.
which is it's not Halloween candy, but my favorite gum, which I actually have in my work bag because I eat it every day, is Big League Chew. I went to my corner store because I had a craving for. Like, yo, man, that's a weird question. Do you have Big League Chew? Because I'm looking in the gum and candy section. He's like, yeah. The fucking guy I deliver to every day laughs at me and says, yeah, it's on the next aisle in the kids candy section. I'm like, all right, to the kids candy it is.
This next one, I could either see being God's Eye or Enex's V, because our kind of Enex's V thing is like they want to give you good candy, but they keep giving you like terrible candy, which is like a now and later for me, because it's like a
Oh,
now
it
and
tastes so
later.
good until you try.
It's like you just wish it was a Starburst.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna fucking say. The second you pop it in your mouth, you're like, "This is delicious." The second you bite out on it, you're like, "Why does this suck?"
But that
Because
also
the
can
Starburst
be.
is chewy and good, and it's another one of those candies where it's like the second you bite into it, like you can picture your mouth not opening back up, and when it does, it's like the candy is still stuck to one of your molars.
Dude, I can see this going. So I can see this going to hate because this candy sucks. I can see it being an old lady Cosmic Angels
Well,
candy.
it still feels like a candy that's like I feel like our gimmick is for Edex's Venus is that they're trying hard but missing.
I could also see it be like a Shuri candy.
Yeah, it makes sense to me too. Hey, I agree with all that. Can we take a minute break?
Yeah,
Can you
and then
vamp for a moment?
and we might as well. Yeah, and then we could try to fill up like each row.
We got to get some more hate candies. All right, I'll be back in a second, dude.
God, I haven't read the chat because my thing has been messing up, so I can try on my phone. Oh, it disappeared. That's cool. So let's see. Momoka. Oh, I gotta go way back. Tam is a Griffin. Yeah, read that. Read that. Peanut isn't a candy. What the hell is masa? I can't. I'm not even gonna pronounce. Try to masa. What? A masa. Masapan. This is like so embarrassing. I can't. Why did that break my brain? This is a candy you can buy? This looks like a candy you make at home. Yeah, I don't see any packaging. This is a candy you make. Oh, wait. No. It's like a peanut candy you make at home. You can't call something you make at home a candy. Looks like a good pastry, though, or whatever it is. It's definitely not candy. Put some jelly on there. Yeah, I like dots are goated. I like dots. Yeah, Mark hit it. It's like dots are good, but then you start chewing one, you're like, I do not want to like pull a filling out. No, thank you. I'd rather ask. Okay, I'll wait for Mark. Oops. So fine. I know it's not even, but who has got like the best or the worst? Oh, this thing is back again. Let me get rid of this. Why do I have to keep telling the ad blocker which ads to block? That's not my job, man. All right, let's see. See, Diogenesis, like, that's fun candy, except for the gummy bears are awesome. But it's like, this is fun candy, but I feel like I would get like sugar high and sick after like so few of it. God's Eye candy, it's like too extreme for me. I'm like, I don't want super hot, super sour crap. I'm like, I just want nice candy. Dude, honestly, I'm looking at Cosmic Angels candy and being like, that is the best house right there. You know what, the old lady candies are good. They're good for a reason. Like they'll be around for. If there's a nuclear apocalypse in 1,000 years, people will still be passing out Werthers
Thanks, dude.
to their children.
Sorry about that. 82 minutes. It's not too bad. So I usually need my first break an
83
hour in.
weeks.
In a row?
Oh. You know what's a good... Oh, this is another one. Here we go. Like Enex's V Candy. Kit Kat, but like the orange chocolate
With
Kit
the wrong
Kat.
one?
Yeah. It's like, I just want a regular Kit Kat, man.
What's this orange chocolate creamy middle bullshit? I scrolled down a little bit because
Yeah, we gotta get some
talking
hate.
about. Well, yeah, because we were talking about like the candy that like you wish you were having something else. The Sicklets.
The what?
If
I don't
I
even
was
know.
to tell,
This?
no, to the right. One more.
What the
Yeah,
hell are these? I don't know
dude.
if I've ever had those.
What it is a
Oh, yeah.
a candy covered chocolate morsel, basically an M&M, but gross. They fucked up the M&M. So
Yeah,
basically,
okay.
when you're eating a chiclet, you're having you have the Candy Crunch, and then the cheapest Dollar Tree.
Dude, it's like dust.
I don't know where it came
if I
from.
recall.
Chocolate.
If I
Yes.
recall, it's like dry and dusty and like.
And you think to yourself, Mom, are we too poor for M&Ms? Why do I have to have a sixlet?
It's funny because like when you look at the package, you're excited because you think it's gonna be like a gobstopper or something like sweet, and then you bite into it, and for like a split second, you're like, "Oh, it's chocolate," and then you're like, "No, it just be M&M." I like that. So where's this one going?
Oh, Kevin says dots are good. I knew me and him were soulmates. It's not just love for video games, Juno.
Hey.
We also love the same shitty candy. Me and you, Kevin.
No, they are great. I was just saying, like you're right about like them ripping out fillings. And I'm like, you can't.
Oh, yo, well all right. All right. So back to the dots. The thing with the dots, if you have one, you're fucked. What you need to do is put two or three in your mouth at a time. So what they do is when one gets stuck to the top tooth and one gets stuck to the bottom tooth, they like cancel each other out and then they pull themselves out. It's a whole like physics thing going on in your mouth, but you can make it work.
Yeah.
Gum. What kind of asshole other than Hubba
Hate-
Bubba is handing out gum? Like who's handing out fruit stripe gum? Get the fuck out of here.
the 3 bites in and the flavor's gone.
That is that yo, that is hilarious. That's you say that, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, that gum is one of the best tasting gum for the first 8 seconds. It's like juicy fruit. Like, wow, I can taste it. It's great.
Oh, you know what we could do now? All right, let's picture stars because I feel like they would definitely give out some decent candy. What's a candy that it's like you would use to trade for better candy? Since we've already put up like a lot of the good ones. Well, not really. M&M, Snickers.
Yeah, I mean, we do have some classics left on. I think like all right. So I think trade bait. Like I'm a fan. So we got to think of some things. A plain Hershey bar, maybe a payday, because a payday is personally my favorite, but some people don't love it, and there's peanut allergies. So that's perfect trade bait for people. A regular Hershey's bar is good trading.
Oh, it's so funny because I just want to keep adding all the like the almost good. It's like you take a good candy like a Hershey's bar and then you make it like Hershey's
The cookies
flavored.
and cream. You're gonna hate the cookies and cream Hershey's.
Yeah, because you already have a chocolate bar and now you're trying to make it a cookie. It's
I
already
am a
chocolate.
big fan. Yeah, like we are a household that just does the Hershey's. Like we love the Hershey's. We'll buy them by the 6 pack. You know, we'll have the family. We each have a candy bar a week, right? However, every now and again, I try to surprise them, and I'm like, I'm gonna get the Hershey's with almonds. It's delicious. Every square just has one little almond placed in there, and it's the perfect ratio of almond to Hershey's. But the cookies and cream, you're right. They can go for itself. It's too much.
Hershey cookie. That's a hate candy.
I don't think it's that. No, it's not like. Well, I mean, it's not like purposely go fuck yourself.
What
Like
about if
they're
we
trying
throw?
to be good.
Because there's not really that many healthy. We just thought that was funny to put that with. That they would give you some nice stuff. It's like we could throw like. What if we throw like a couple classics like Butterfingers and Kit Kats? Like that's like a good, nice, that's safe stars candy. Like they're gonna give you.
Yeah, because you know what? Well, they're also the type of people that they're not. Hey, kid, just take one. They're giving you an apple, and then they're giving you some peach rings. They're like, here, have something healthy, and have something else. And Hazuki's in the back throwing quarters at you. I like the way this is.
Milky Way.
All right, I tried to convince myself. I think it's one of those people like try to say like what would you compare it to? Like something that people don't really like. You try to pretend that that's your favorite thing. So all growing up, I tried to convince myself, and I told everyone Milky Way was my favorite candy bar because of course it's nobody's favorite candy bar. And soon, eventually, I was just, yeah, you know what? It's fine. I don't. What is that white shit even called? It's got like, so it's a regular candy bar, and it's got the caramel on the top, and it's got some like white fluffy shit as the base of it.
Yeah.
Like we don't even know what it is.
Three Musketeers.
That's good too.
That's got marshmallow, I think. Oh, Snickers. That's solid stars candy.
Well, all right. So I already looked it up, and that's probably okay. Snickers is the #1 candy bar in America.
Yeah,
So
it
if
is.
you think Stars is handing out toothbrushes, apples, and quarters, and throwing you the greatest candy bar,
We could just go all in. It's like, all right, like Hershey's, Reese's. They're the best house to hit up. But then, like ENXSV, like they're gonna give you the Reese's Pieces where you're like, I wish I just had. Again, that's why it's like why do they take great candies and they like ruin them a little bit? It's like I don't want to eat. Like I want M&Ms. I want Reese's. I don't want Reese's Pieces.
I get that. Reese's Pieces are good though.
Yeah, because they're just Reese's.
Peanut butter M&Ms are trying to be Reese's.
Peanut butter. Oh, dude, actual peanut in the M&M is like god tier.
Oh, a peanut M&M. That is okay.
Why is that? Is that not on here?
Yeah, it's the yellow package. Don't
Oh.
you know your M&M packaging?
No. Snickers peanut butter. What?
They're coated. Yeah, they threw peanut butter in a Snickers.
Okay, nerds. Throw that in. It's like any other fun candies we can just throw into
A sweet tart.
sweet
I
tart.
think Neo Genesis is a sweet tart.
Lifesaver? Nah, that's too.
God's eye.
Anything you have to suck on is like not fun. Okay, the oldest candy known to man. That's Cosmic Angels. Like a nice. I
Right.
mean, they're great, but like a lollipop, not lollipop. What are they called?
It's like a Tootsie Pop,
Tootsie
maybe a
Pop.
Dum Dum. Yeah, yeah, that kind of stuff. Did I actually see like the root beer barrels down there?
At this point, it's like we could just like finish the list.
Well, I do. I want to do. I want to hate the last thing. Like hate's gotta have a couple. There's only like one shitty thing left. I think it's those.
These
I
things,
actually like
I
'em.
hate these. I don't even know what these are.
Well, the Andes mints. I
Yeah,
mean, you
oh, yeah,
like
they're
get
mint.
those like when you're done with the Olive Garden. They'll give you 3 Andes mints.
Yeah.
Oh, which makes sense for hate. They went out to dinner. They pocketed all the Olive Garden mints, and now they're giving them to you.
What are these? They're like
Of
Napoleon. I can't even see what they're called.
Neapolitan. Pink, white, and chocolate little candies. Yeah, those
Yeah.
are gross. Those are
Yeah,
hate candies.
I learned they're not called Napoleon like 6 months ago. I just
You've been calling it Napoleon ice cream your whole life.
yeah. And then I actually looked up like the word. I'm like, oh, it makes so much sense that it's called Neapolitan.
So we have another discussion. So you talked about when there's a great candy and they change it and make it less great.
Yeah.
The white chocolate pumpkin Reese's is taking a great candy and making it better. Making it white chocolate on a Reese's peanut butter pumpkin. It's like the second last thing on your list. Fucking delicious. That is the greatest Halloween candy treat.
So that's stars again.
Stars is everywhere.
They just get all the best candy. Or how about okay?
Right.
Here's an old candy. A Baby Ruth is like. If you're
I
buying,
like
if
how
you're
we're just assuming because Tam Nakano's somewhere between 20 and 1400 years old that it's like all the grandma food.
well, Sayori's also seems like if you tried to give Sayori a freaking gusher, she'd be like, whoa, 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 slow down.
All right, yeah, Sayori's a sucker type of person.
Oh,
Maybe
but you know what?
A York peppermint patty if she's feeling wild.
Maybe we could throw like a gusher or something up there for Natsupoi though.
Yeah, she's a little
She's a
she
little
can
fairy.
get freaky with a gusher.
Lifesavers. Wait, I've already saw Lifesavers somewhere.
Well, you had gummy lifesavers.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean we got a lot of. I think it's time to wind it down a bit.
Yeah. I want to try. All right, forget stars. Try to at least
Yeah,
fill up.
I want to try to find some hate candies. See, the problem is I think a lot of the quote unquote bad candies I like root beer barrels are on there, Mike and Ike's are on there, Runts are.
All right, these because they're like the little. They're not anything mini. That's like a hate thing. Like they don't want to spend the
All right.
money, so they're giving you
So you're
mini
talking
candies.
about Twizzlers. Twizzlers, I love. I love licorice. Love it, love it, love it. But you are right. How dare you give me a 2-pack fucking the size of my pinky Twizzlers? That's not good enough.
These little dove things that everyone has lying around.
No one has those lying around. Those things are expensive. Last time you
Well,
bought Dove
Dove
chocolate.
I don't know, because you don't eat them. They just sit there.
They're $9.99 a box.
Exactly. So you don't want to eat them.
They're not, the only way I say that hate is handing those out if you can explain to me how they stole them. Because they're not. They didn't buy them.
All right, we can give that to what Cosmic Angels or something. God's Eye. God's Eye
yeah,
seems like they appreciate like the finer chocolate.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, Laffy Taffies are awesome, but yellow Laffy Taffies just only banana.
All right.
That's like a hate candy right
Hey,
there.
I'm gonna at the count of three, we're gonna say our favorite color Laffy Taffy.
Mm,
1, 2, 3. Red.
pink. Oh,
Hey, close enough.
is there two? Is, is there two? Is there
I,
red and pink?
I think there is red, pink. Because my next one I was gonna say was blue or green. So I think they have all the primary colors. But we're
No.
close. We have close.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of red actually.
Well, there we go. We're on
Yeah.
the same page. What
No,
you're
it was
thinking
the.
of?
I think it was the same. Look, red, yellow, green, purple.
Nice.
Nice. I don't even know what the rest. Some of these are. We're running out. A fruit strip.
Sugar daddy, sugar daddy.
What?
Those things are. You want to talk about shit that you're gonna break a teeth and they shouldn't even be sold anymore.
This thing?
The sugar daddy is like as bad as like any of those other caramel things, but the only good thing it has is that it comes with a stick. So as you're choking on it and your teeth are falling apart,
Oh,
like at
yeah,
least you
yeah.
can pull it out of your mouth. But that is a hate candy if I ever saw one.
Ugh, just like straight caramel.
You like the packaging's so bad you can actually like see through it. Like that's
It's like
another one of those.
it's
It was
paper.
wrapped in newsprint.
Yeah, it's paper. It's made.
Read all about it. All right, what do you want to finish up here? That we got to give a roll call of everything we did.
Regular Hershey's. That's a hate candy.
A Hershey, you're gonna hate a Hershey Kiss, huh?
Or not hate. Nah, because it's just like something you just have lying around. You could just throw some Hershey Kisses at people.
All right, when you eat a Hershey Kiss, do you just unwrap it and go to town, or do you pull the little Hershey flag out?
Oh, you got.
Then unwrap it.
You gotta do both. You take the flag and you rip it really fast.
Now, are you upset? So sometimes you got to loosen it a little bit. Are you upset if you rip it too fast and your flag breaks, and now you got half a flag, and then underneath the other half of the flag?
See, the worst is when you go to pull the flag and it just comes loose. Because then you just have like a depressed, like little tiny piece of chocolate and tinfoil.
If our Reddit friends hated our cookie app, they're gonna love this one.
Only 30 more candies to go.
Wrap it up. But like I'm trying to see something because we don't have to do the next fucking 18 flavors of Snickers and M&M.
I'm gonna throw some, flavored Tootsie Rolls, rainbow Tootsie Rolls.
Dude, I love those. Though those are like if you need a cheap option to hand throw out to the kids, those like little flavored Tootsie Rolls. They're usually in with Dum Dums and all the cheaper candies, but my God, are they not delicious? Orange, purple, blue, green. Oh,
now is there regular Tootsie Rolls? Yes, because that is like the worst candy ever made. I can go
which
to
is
hate.
hilarious. Which is I hate a Tootsie Roll, but I love a Tootsie Pop.
Or
I don't know.
Is this like it is a terrible candy, but it's like super old? It could kind of be like Cosmic Angel candy.
You got to remember like what is all right. So we got the old and the I don't give a shit angle Cosmic Angels. What kind of candy is Sayaka Kurara and Aya Sakura handing out?
We got like
They're
fruit
fun-loving little
by
kids.
the foot. We got Gushers.
All right, so they're trying. Let's give them one candy.
Yeah, one more.
Uh,
Starburst.
Yeah, you know what? They're like, hey.
Because they're not gonna give you only like knockoff candy. They got some good. They'll give you some name brand. Swedish Fish.
Have you tried the gummy Starburst yet?
Yeah, they're terrible.
You're wrong. And this broke my brain yesterday. I bought a pack to hand out, and I just ended up eating them all instead. Me and my brother I didn't even know this existed. Gummy Skittles.
Oh yeah, those are great.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I love them so much.
We can agree on that.
What about what are these called? Not nerds.
Smarties.
Smarties.
And the little fucking plastic wrapper. I can't believe they're allowed to be sold in New York.
I put that with hate because they cost like 10 cents for a 15-pound bag.
And the Smarties just made me think of that word when I was talking about the Fun Dip and the straws. Pixie sticks. Remember those? It
Yeah,
was the paper straw, and you just cut off an end and eat the sugar out of it.
pixie stick.
Basically, it's basically what a Fun Dip is, but in bulk.
Yeah. Mike and Ike's are pretty fun.
Dude, are they? I find them to be delicious, and I love them. Now,
Yeah,
original
okay.
Mike and Ike's, but they got the crazy flavors. Like now, you can get like tropical. Like I can see Neo Genesis playing with the tropical flavor.
See, I'm thinking of the crazy marketing they had where it's like they wanted you to choose a side. Did you like Mike's or did you like Ike's? And you could buy a bag of Mike's or you can buy a bag of Ike's.
Can do that. That's right. All right. So now, all right, Mike and Ike's are Neo Genesis. Now, the evil step sister of Mike and Ike's, the good and plenty. Candy coated, but instead of a gooey, delicious middle, black licorice in the middle.
Good and plenty. Where's that?
If you never had a good and plenty, it'll break your brain. It's actually, I love them, but it's inside your top row. It's it's basically the same thing. It's like similar to a Mike and Ike. It's like a candy coating,
Oh.
but instead of like the delicious like candy goodness, it's black licorice. Yeah, that's a hate candy.
Yeah, I like black licorice though.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you.
Milky Way caramel. Ew. Every time it's
Well,
like a good. It's not that it might be delicious, but I'm like every time like again, you take a Milky Way which is decent and you're like let's add something else. I'm like no, you don't need to do that. A Payday. What about a Payday? That's a nice chunky candy bar. That's like
Dude, I love that.
that's a nice hefty God's Eye candy bar.
Dude, that's actually perfect because I
That's a
can picture Shuri's pounding those and then doing 50 sit-ups. Because at one point I convinced myself that a Payday must be like good for you. It's practically a protein bar.
it's
I
a
mean, all
nice
it is peanuts. It's like 20 grams of protein and
held
like
together
300
with
calories.
caramelized sugar.
Yeah, but there's no like, yeah, but there's no chocolate around it. Although they have come out recently with the chocolate covered Payday, and that's not right.
Little Reese's. Oh, what did I do?
Reese's anything is always good. You broke the game.
We're good. Reese's like crunchy thing. That's a God's Eye type. Get to the end. Nako wafers. Those they're bad.
Those go to hate.
Go to hate. Snickers peanut butter. That's Enex's Venus. Maybe we can get a couple of those like in your. Or it's like
Oh,
you had a
we
good
were talking to-
candy.
We were hanging out with Opie. We were like, see, these are the joys of Halloween. That's all I did yesterday was drink beer and eat candy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's fucking amazing. Now I'm
Runts
back
are
on my
pretty
diet
fun.
today, and I'm like, I have no I can't understand why my protein shake tastes so gross. Can I get an extra teaspoon of stevia, please?
Mr. Good. Oh, that
Yo, good bars are awesome. It's basically I don't know if they're made by Hershey's, but they're basically a Hershey bar with some peanuts in it.
that's a Enex's fee written all over. Any other like candy that's like could be a better candy?
It's like sort of the Dollar Tree, the Timu knockoff.
Like a fruit stripe could totally just be a what is it called? What's the better gum? Fruit. Oh, damn it.
Well, there's
Or like
juicy
a
fruit. That
yeah,
also
juicy
sucks.
fruit, juicy fruit. Yeah, but like a fruit stripe is like a worse version of juicy fruit, or like a zebra stripe. Gobstoppers are pretty crazy. That's
I like them, and they actually do change colors. Did you ever take them out of your mouth as you're going?
that's pretty cool.
Now, according to the Wonka movies, the everlasting gobstopper is supposed to be everlasting. These gobstoppers do go away after a while. They are dangerous though, because I always try to. They're a jawbreaker, basically. I always try to chew them right away, and you can't. However, if you wait just long enough, there's a point where you can chew it and you get all the sugary goodness and all the different layers and flavors at the time, and it is wonderful.
True. I'm not even. I'm just adding stuff now. I'm like, at this point, I'm trying to just fill the rest of it out. Like, I'm a completionist. And I play a video game. I'm like, oh, I missed a collectible. Reload that save 4 hours ago.
I know. I was ready to say let's just like call it. You're here like no. So I have candy on my.
Mayu is the best candy. Cosmic Angels.
I was gonna ask you which one would probably taste the most delicious. You and I together.
Oh, yeah. You
All right.
and me together?
You want to read out what the tier list says, and then I would like. I know that we're going long, but before I do the thank yous and close it out, I do think it would be fun if we at least took the top three candies. I asked like fucking Gemini or pick an AI to describe it, and we try to figure out what which which wrestler that is the counterpart to that candy. I think that would be way too much fun.
Oh, okay. The top like candies that are given out for Halloween.
Yeah, like I'll do like the top three or something like that. I know it's probably like do like Snickers, Reese's, and what would you say the other?
Uh,
You know what? Let me just fucking ask Gemini. What?
all right.
Peanut
Well, let's
butter
get
cups, M and
one.
M's, and Sour Patch Kids went up there. I actually heard. You know what's funny? Actually, that the younger generation loves the Sour Patch Kids and the gummies more than the chocolate of our generations. So Reese's peanut butter cups, M&Ms, and Sour Patch Kids.
Huh. Thought it was Snickers was number one.
Well, I there was a different list earlier. I wrote what is the best or the most popular candy in America, and Snickers of is America. This one, but when it comes to handing out for Halloween, apparently Snickers takes a back seat. And you know what? That's actually funny that this comes up like this because Snickers we're a full size house, you know, we're those people. Um, uh, Reese's peanut butter cups we could find in bulk. M&Ms we could find in bulk, and Sour Patch Kids we actually handed out too. Snickers were like nowhere. So that must have been. I think there was the 2024. There's some kind of Snickers gate is happening, and or Candy Gate. They had a shortage of Snickers.
All right. I'm not gonna read off everything, but I'm gonna read off some of them. Give us our themes here, of what we went with. So first, I guess start at the bottom. Why not? Neo Genesis. We're like, oh, they're happy, they're fun, they're crazy, they're like the young kids. They like all the trendy candies, like a ring pop. Go on to wear your candies. Skittles, gobstoppers, little Krabby Patty gummies, sweet tarts, nerds, huge chunks of Hubba Bubba rolls. That all makes sense to me.
I love it.
Now, God's Eye started with all the extreme flavors because sure he's pretty hardcore. So we got lemon heads, hot tamales, warheads, sour patch kids. And then where it's like all that stuff's pretty crazy. You might want to tone it down. We got raisins, we got pretzels,
Which is actually
lifesavers.
that's a sleeper pick, if you will, real quick, because you'd think that raisins would have ended up in hate, but no, I think raisins make sense down here. I think
Yeah, I also
after all
think
that craziness,
Sherry's a little health conscious. Like you got a payday, it's probably like I mean we could be completely wrong, but never let fact get in the way of a good story. Like payday seems like a healthy candy bar.
it's yeah, of course it is.
Um, yeah. Enex's Venus is pretty funny. Enex's Venus is like they don't know what they want to be. They want to give you the good candy, but they just can't figure it out. Like you want them to be Club Venus, which is the greatest group of any wrestling federation ever. But you got Enex's Venus, and you're just stuck with what you got.
That's amazing.
So you got the Fun Dips. You got Fruit Stripes, which is just a worse version of other chewing gum. Reese's Pieces, because you're like, well, I'd rather just have a regular Reese's cup. Mellow Cups, which is like, again, I'd rather just have a Reese's cup. Fucking orange Kit Kats, like what is that bullshit? Milk Duds, stuff that's like almost, it's like sea level candy.
Perfect.
Cosmic Angels, this one is a combination of like old lady candy that's mixed in with the cough drops on the table. So you got your Werther's caramel, you got those like strawberry candies, you got just caramel squares, York peppermint patties, hard lifesavers, Tootsie Rolls, Tootsie Pops. But then, we also got like some youngsters in there. So you got, well, and Natsupoi. So you got like your Gushers, you got your Fruit by the Foot, you got your Sweetest Fish, your Starbursts, because Kurara and Ayas, yeah.
Perfect.
Now we got Hate, who it's a combination of I think they kind of like giving you shitty candy because they like the look on your face and the kid's like, oh man. It's also like they don't want to spend the time or the money. So it's either really cheap candy or shit they just had like lying around or that they got at the gas station like right before they went home. So we got just candy corn. What are these called? Not packing peanuts.
Circus peanuts.
Circus peanuts. Just the generic like black and orange candies that no one even knows what they're called. Bit-O honeys. 2 centimeter big Twizzlers. Only the yellow Laffy Taffies. Necco wafers. Just
Yellow. I just can't get enough that we went to yellow. Because the problem is the other Laffy Taffies are fucking delicious. You're like, it's almost like if we went to Runts, you're like those supposed to the banana Runts.
I mean,
So funny.
when the guy made this crazy awesome tier list, he probably meant for people to just assume Laffy Taffy in general, but he put the yellow one. And finally, stars. I'm not really sure what's going on with the quarters. What was your explanation for that?
I'm assuming Hazuki maybe didn't get out there. She's up and down on how she's feeling. She's just quarters at people as they come through. Like, I forgot to go shopping. Or I ate the candy. She's been up, she's been down, she's been a little bipolar lately. She's just throwing quarters.
She didn't want to actually go get candy, so she's just throwing money at the kids.
Yes, there, your bag now has 75 cents.
And then we have toothbrushes and apples because like they're the good girls. Like they want you to have like the nice healthy options. They give you toothbrushes so you don't get cavities. But then they also have all the best candies too because well, I don't know, maybe Mayu or Hanan, like they want to give you the best candies. So you got your Kit Kats, your Butterfingers, your Milky Ways, Snickers, Hershey's, Reese's, Twix. Man, that is the best house.
As the best house. With that being said, Juno, Opie in chat, the Opie lover, if you will, says, now, out of all these, which house would be your choice to go to? Now you need to tell us which faction you would ask for candies. So basically, if you had all people, they're on your street, but you could only pick one house to ring the doorbell and say trick or treat, which house would it be?
Okay.
Granted, now you're not getting everything. Let's maybe say they're nice and they're like, all right, you can grab two. You can grab like two at random.
Yeah, grab a couple.
Yeah, but so it's like you're not really sitting there grabbing, so you're just reaching in and you're grabbing a couple. Which gives you the best chance?
Or you know what? No, let's just say
things you really like.
Oh, or you could just say like if you had to pick like one candy bag, where it's like not everything because you hit other houses up, but like the main things you see is gonna be like the stuff from these groups.
The perfect candy bag.
Well, not the perfect candy. Well, I mean, you'd have to be like an insane person to pick Hate. So let's just cross them off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I like half of their stuff.
I do too, but
Uh,
like not over the 90 other better candies.
Yeah, not over the other things. Also, I cross off the Angels and Enexus Venus. My house is between Neo Genesis and Stars.
So Neo Genesis, see Neo Genesis, it's like it sounds good, like all this crazy awesome candy, but it's too much sugar, right? It's like I would start like you ever just have like one airhead and then you like it's like way too much sugar after like one. Or a Jolly Rancher. I do love putting Jolly Ranchers in my vodka though. That is yummy. Okay. For
Yeah,
me,
so far your argument is
I like to drink my candy.
it's like the prosecution rests, Your Honor. The defense has helped me out. Riddle me
Um,
this. Like, the only thing I think I'd be upset about is if I pulled out if I'm at Neo Genesis and I pull out a bubble tape, a Hubba Bubba. But then again, like I eat gum every day, so it's like I'm a little bummed that I'm not gonna be sitting here eating the Krabby Patties or Gold Bears. But like I really love blowing bubbles, so like it's I'm all right.
See, I wouldn't pick God's Eye because it's like I like the pretzels and it's like I like 100 grand bar. Like they got the nice like the Dub chocolate. That's like probably the best chocolate you could get. But then it's like I don't like some of the crazy stuff. Like I don't want the hot candy. I don't want the sour candy.
Yeah. Neo Genesis. All right, so I think
So
we're
I'm down to
agreeing.
I'm down to Cosmic Angels and Stars right now. I think.
Oh, you think Neo Genesis is better than Cosmic Angels? Because we both agree on Stars.
Okay, so Neo Genesis, and then we'll get down. So Neo Genesis or Cosmic Angels.
Dude,
um,
you have the possibility of sucking on a Werther's, or
dude, you got I like. Dude, you can have like Gushers, which is like super sugar. You can have a nice Tootsie Roll chocolate, minty York peppermint patty. You could have like caramel, either hard caramel or soft caramel.
Tam did bring both to the party, depending if she's having a sensitive teeth day.
If she put her teeth in that day. So I think it might be Cosmic Angels and Stars. It's the top two.
All right, hold on. Scroll back down. Let me see what this fucking Neo Genesis looks like. So you're telling me that fucking old woman candy is better than a goddamn Krabby Patty, a
Krabby
Jolly
Patty.
Rancher, an Airhead, a ring pop? Who else has a piece of candy you can wear?
Yeah, but then, dude, that's not as good as it sounds. Because first of all, it's like it's made for.
Yes, it drips on you a little bit, and that's fine. You can fit. You're gonna say it's made for a kid. You can fit it on your pinky. It's got that little latch. It's fine.
Ring pops are actually terrible.
Dude, are you kidding
They
me? That's the type
basically.
of, that ring is so big. Remember when Cody Rhodes was saying "kiss my ring"? He was basically having people kiss his ring pop.
I like the Airheads. I like the Jolly Ranchers. And I like the Tootsie Rolls. But I still think for number two. Okay, we could do top three.
Or well, let's go back up. Let's go up to stars. Maybe we eliminate stars. They have the classics, but they also have an apple and 75 cents.
Listen,
Should this competition for the best
is
house be
this
between the Cosmic Angels and Neo Genesis?
is this me today or is this me if I was a kid trick or treating? Because if it's me today, I'm like, hey, I could use a toothbrush. Like you always need an extra toothbrush.
You get them for free from the dentist. And the dentist is also giving you an apple. Basically, if you go to the doctor, you're going to get 75 cents an apple and a toothbrush. That's not a fun trick or treat type of day.
It's not fun, but it's practical.
It turns out I also got the rest of my groceries too while I was at it. I got a gallon of milk, a stick of butter, and a loaf of bread.
Well, the first thing I think about when I go trick or treating is how practical it's going to be.
All right,
Is
picture it. You dump out your bag. You're like, so you got the pile that's good. You got the pile you're gonna give away to your parents. The apple is like, fuck. It's not even going to the parents. That's rolling it down because mom thinks there's a razor blade in that son of a bitch. And the
Yeah,
toothbrush,
toothbrush.
that's fucking weird because we use fucking spin brushes now. What kind of weirdo fucking uses old fashioned toothbrushes? Throw that out. Now we got like 75 cents. It's like Hazuki, you lazy silly chick. It's like you're throwing that out. Like, what are you left with?
You don't
A
want
Reese?
you don't want Hazuki throwing quarters at you,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
dude. But
hey,
Kit Kats, Butterfingers, Milky Way, Snickers, Reese. It's like it's all the heavy hitters.
what are the chances though?
You know what
That's
it's
what we're
like?
saying. You're allowed 2 candy bars, but you're reaching in at random. You can't just sit there and feel
Ah,
around. I mean, yeah, you're just grabbing 2 at random.
okay. At that point, for me, it's like when you put a basketball team together. It's like you can get all the best players and throw them on a team and hope that like you could have like
That's what the
a
Dodgers did, and they won the World Series.
yeah, but it's like it's either gonna be a big four and it's like everyone's happy and you win the championship, or you could be Cosmic Angels and you can have a bench, a rotation that goes 10-man deep.
Yeah, but there's no superstars, but they're all above average.
Yeah,
So either way, you're happy. I don't know
I
where
would.
we went with that. Did we agree that the Cosmic Angels just won?
I think so.
All right, thank you, Hope. Cosmic Angels won the candy battle.
And I'd started off as like it's so funny. We started off as like a joke, like with Tam. We'll just put all the oldest, like old grandma candy, and then it's like, you know what? It turns out that stuff is just timeless. Who doesn't love a nice it comes down to Werther's. Is that what we learned today? All these candies, like nothing's better than a good Werther's.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't share what we do with my, but I have to clip this from my sister. Like, listen. Yeah, we decided Werther's is the candy. No, well, you can't go wrong anywhere. Granted, there is a Tootsie Roll in there, but you do pick 2. The chances of getting a Tootsie Roll is slim. You know what? I'm starting to rethink it. What happens if I get a Tootsie Roll and a Lifesaver? I'd almost rather have 75 cents.
What if it's a
fucking
Tootsie? But it could be the big Tootsie Roll with the Tootsie chocolate in the middle. That's always good. You think about that.
Let's scroll. Hold on. We need to revisit this. All right. So we think that Cosmic Angels beat Stars. Does Neo Genesis beat Cosmic Angels? I think they might.
I just think it's too one note. It's just all sugar all the time.
Nah. Well, we have.
You just
Mike
love
and Ike?
yourself. You just love yourself a Krabby Patty.
Dude, I love those fucking things. Like they even sell those things on sticks. Have you seen those? Yeah.
Dude, what
Oh.
can I just say? What an awesome Stardom podcast this is.
Well, that's Neo Genesis.
We know that's why we're truly the Stardom fans.
Yeah. Well, the way I see it, you can get no one else is covering what kind of candy our girls factions are.
Yeah.
So what I have to say is, when it comes between us and the other guys,
Okay, wait.
fuck those.
Okay, so we picked Cosmic Angels. Do you want to like rank them like top to
No!
bottom? Like put this at the top. Oh no, I can't.
I picked Neo Genesis. Do we have a 1A, 1B? I don't think we're gonna agree on this. I think we're at an impasse.
So
I think we need Opie to help us. He's the only one that's
all right. Bottom three though. Is it like Hate, Enex's V, and then God's Eye?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have Star. What did we say? We said Stars.
I think Stars are in 3rd place, and Cosmic Angels and Neo Genesis right now are 1st and 2nd, tied. We don't know.
I thought Stars was number 2. Did we both agree? Didn't we agree that Stars Cosmic Angels was number 1? Like 2 seconds ago.
We did. No, well, we did until I remembered how good Neo Genesis was. So I agree that Cosmic Angels is better than Stars, but I don't necessarily agree that Cosmic Angels is better than Neo Genesis. Dude, all right, one more time.
All right, going by the rules we set, where it's like you have to reach in and you get like 2 or 3. It's like I don't think there's a single Cosmic Angels one that I'd be disappointed in. So maybe
if I pull out a Lifesaver and a Tootsie Roll, I'm pissed. Is there anything? If you reach into Neo Genesis and you reach in, you're not pulling out 2 things that are upsetting you. You might be like, oh, this Jolly Rancher is a little generic, but it's delicious. And I can't believe I have to wash it down with a gobstopper. Oh, poor me.
I don't
Like,
want to wash down the most sugariest thing of all time with extra sugar.
this is Halloween, baby.
Yeah, but I need.
Not,
It's
you're gonna go home and wash it down with a full flavor Coca-Cola after this.
all right. We could at least agree that Stars is like number 3 for giving me an apple.
All right, yeah, it's your guys' fault. Throw an apple in there. What's wrong?
Oh, Opie, you're the deciding vote.
I know. Back in the times when
You had polls.
I was gonna say we could put a poll up, but it's just gonna be whoever's still awake. Maybe Kevin and fucking Opie.
Yeah, you guys can pick.
The first person who says who wins wins. Opie says, "Why me? Because you're the last one awake. We need you, baby." Who do you like more?
It's pretty
Left or
impressive that I like broke this somehow, or it's like the thing at the bottom is still scrollable. Like, that's weird.
Where's Chris Mingy when you need him? I'm gonna send him.
I go with
Stars
Stars.
wins. Shit, no, it's oh no, doesn't.
I go with Stars. I can agree with that actually. Like, you get
So
all the
now we
heavy
have a-
hitters.
Wait,
of
so
candy.
now we have a three-way tie. You don't want me to say it. You don't want Kevin Cabeza to be tiebreaker, do you? You just want to end with a three-way tie.
No, you said Stars is number 1. We said that the first person to say what's the best one. That was what we said.
All right, Stars wins. Stars wins with a toothbrush and apple, 75 cents.
Yeah, but all the best candy. All the best candy.
I know I was bearing the lead. Then we got peach rings, Reese's, Crunch Bars, Kit Kats. Stars, you have won Halloween. Thank you, Juno. Before I say thank you to everybody, do you want? I've been dying to see if this
Oh,
works.
yeah,
You want
yeah.
to play? You want to play one last game? I'm only gonna do the top 3.
All right.
All right, fine. Kevin Cabeza wins too, because like he doesn't even care what the candy is as long as he's getting it from Kevin. Getting it from.
Okay. You had a
Right.
good idea, and we're never
I
gonna
do
have a
have a good
time to
idea.
do it again. So yes.
So I took the top 3 candy bars, and I'm using a little help from my AI of choice tonight, which is Gemini. And so I got the top 3 candy bars for Halloween, and they are a bar.
A what? You're cutting out.
Oh, am I here now?
Yep.
Let me.
You're good.
Oh no, that's good. No, I had to retype it. It's actually funny. It didn't save because I had this all set, but I'm
Oh.
gonna do it as we go. So I'm gonna say the top 3 Halloween candies.
And AI is gonna describe them.
It's gonna describe it for me, and then we're gonna decide which corresponding lady is to the Halloween candy. Sort of like the cookies. You know how we said, a Maui with tiny cookie tastes like. So now we're just basically reverse engineering what candy would belong to said person. So let's just say top 3 Halloween candies.
Dude, you were so screwed picking like what Opie picking because he just like did the gambling odds. He's like the odds of getting a bad, the odds of going bust with Stars are like 2 and 13, which is like a toothbrush. No, I would be. I wouldn't mind getting money. Like hell yeah. Anyway, AI is gonna describe a candy, and then we're gonna say whose personality or whatever it matches like the description.
Yeah, I think it'll work out. So the top 3 Halloween candies given out this year, or general, according to Gemini, my AI choice today, is a
So
Reese's
total
peanut butter
bullshit.
cup. Yeah, of course, it's all garbage. It's run by Google, so you know how that goes. It's in my head. M&M's.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the top. What are the top 3 candies given out on Halloween? It's all like
The ones I
candies that
talked
they.
to on the ones we talked to are about already today.
Oh, I was gonna say like whatever. Like Google probably has their hands in everything. Like they probably own a candy. They probably own Hershey for all we know. They're like it's a Hershey bar and a Hershey Kiss. Anyway, a Reese's cup. Number
So a
1.
Reese's cup. So now I'm gonna ask Gemini to describe
What a Reese's cup is. Their
Okay.
description.
All right,
These-
and I'm gonna try to say this as a person. So, well, a Reese's peanut butter cup. Now think of its human slash, sort of wrestler counterpart, a classic. Well, this already throws it off. A classic American candy. All right, so let's
Uh,
just say,
okay, no, that's in there.
uh,
It's part of it.
all right. So a Reese's peanut butter cup it's classic and. You know what? Maybe I'll read it just as it is. I was gonna try to do it as a person, but we'll read it as it is, and maybe we can dissect it from there. Reese's peanut butter cups are a classic American candy consisting of smooth, creamy peanut butter filling encased in rich milk chocolate shell. The combination of sweet, salty flavors, along with satisfying contrast between the smooth peanut butter and crisp chocolate, has made
You
Reese's
could
peanut
also
butter cups a beloved
you could ask
treat
it.
for generations.
You should ask it if describe if Reese's peanut butter cups were a person. Describe their personality.
Yeah.
That'd probably be better. It's like, dude, the
Well, all
one.
right. Here's this. Here's this.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I worded it different. It didn't do it the first time. If Reese's peanut butter cup were a person, here we go. So now we got a human description. If they would be charming, somewhat
Mhm.
mischievous,
Oh,
sweet tooth, warm, comforting personality, always ready with a hug or a kind word. Their outer shell might be a bit serious, but inside, full of playful energy, a bit of a nutty humor, always up for a good time, if you know what I mean, and ready to make people laugh.
I mean,
It's a Reese's peanut butter cup. How do you like that? That was awesome. Yeah, Opie says it's Mayu.
and
What do you
you have to work hard for that one. That's just Mayu.
Oh, wow. The greatest Halloween candy, Reese's peanut butter cup, is Mayu Iwatani. All right, let's see if I can get this thing to describe me and M&M the same.
And M&M. It's gonna give.
M&M, the second most popular. It's all gonna be Mayu by the time we're done. The second most popular.
I have the whole list of like the roster. I'm like thinking that one is gonna be difficult. I'm like, oh,
All
that's
right.
just Mayu.
And well, if M&Ms were a person, they'd be vibrant, an outgoing friend with a colorful personality,
Mm.
always full of energy and ready for adventure. They'd be the life of the party, always cracking jokes and making others laugh. Their colorful exterior reflects their fun-loving nature, and their sweet, chocolatey core shows their kind and compassionate side.
Okay, so
So,
Mayu
kind. All right,
again.
who else? It's got to be someone else that's kind, compassionate, fun, and likes joking, likes to make people laugh. I mean, if it's Mayu again, it's Mayu again. If Mayu's is a Reese and that,
Does it have to be someone else? So
no, not at all.
not hate.
I'm actually thinking that the gimmick is gonna be Mayu for.
It sounds exactly like Mayu.
All right, so that's Mayu. Next, the last
Oh,
one is
and
Skittles.
it just like picks like something based off the color every time. It's like this vibrant and colorful personality.
It is funny how it does that.
It just like it's people like are afraid of AI, but it's really stupid. It just predicts what it thinks the next word should be.
Oh yeah, that's what makes it like the ridiculousness is what makes it like funny. If Skittles were a person, they'd be bubbly, playful friend with a zest for life. They'd have a vibrant personality, always ready to try new things, experience life to the full. Their colorful exterior reflects their loving nature again. However, their fruity flavors show their sweet and refreshing. These are also up for a good time, know how to make others smile. So basically, we're looking for someone that's going to make. Oh God, Yuna Mizumori,
Garara.
Kurara. It's a Skittle. Well done, Sayaka Kurara wins the
Now-
Skittle.
Now I'm curious, like what kind of candy is do the opposite? Like a dark chocolate candy? Like we need like what's a Sayori personality? Like what would her favorite candy be?
Well, let me try this. What kind
I'll just
of
ask it. Just legit
candy?
ask
I'm
it.
not gonna say her name though because they wouldn't know. I don't think. So, what kind of candy
Yeah, it's
would
Google. It should probably know.
be? Okay, well, let me just try that. I was gonna say. I was gonna describe like dark, but I'll just say. Yeah, we'll just type it. It's Google. They should know everything.
Look at how big this belt is. I think you stretched it out.
All right, maybe we'll try this out. Given Sariana's reputation as a skilled and determined wrestler,
Yeah.
a candy that would represent her might be something strong, complex, and a bit unexpected. Perhaps a dark chocolate truffle with a
Oh.
hint of spice, like chili or cardamom. That sounds disgusting. This would symbolize her powerful presence and unexpected twists and turns in her matches, or considering her elegant and graceful style, a delicate Japanese candy like a mochi filled with a surprise flavor like matcha or red bean paste could be a fitting choice.
This thing is just racist. It's like she's Japanese. Give her a Japanese candy.
Makes sense to me.
I like a dark chocolate truffle. That makes sense.
Yeah. All right, one more. I want to ask that same question again.
Saya.
What? I want to know what Tam Nakano would taste like.
Oh, and Saya. I want to know. I want to know what Amina Shirakawa candy tastes like too.
All right, I say we only have time for one. Then we gotta thank people. Who do you want the most? Might be the thing we do as we open up next
Tam.
week. Like our opening up game. Oh, I love Tam.
Because I was thinking that Google might not be caught up, or the AI might not be caught up to Saya yet.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. All
Tam
right.
is just
Give it. Oh. I was reading ahead. Giving Tam Nakano's bubbly personality, energetic performances, and her connection to the magical girl theme. All right. A fitting candy for her would be a colorful, fruity gummy candy. Perhaps a gummy bear or a gummy worm.
Gummy bear.
Bursting with bright colors and sweet, tangy flavors, represent her vibrant personality, playful spirit, and her ability to bring joy and excitement to the ring. Tam Nakano is a gummy bear.
Kurara
I
is a
don't hate
gummy
it.
bear.
You know what? Looking at your screen, I was going to say the same thing. I'm like, close to right. With that, I would like to thank you for all the production tonight, setting up all the tier lists and all that stuff you did. Thank you. And thank you for a beautiful Halloween spooktacular. Thank you guys in chat. Oh, I stood up all day. Kevin Cabeza, what are you waiting for? Was I supposed to say something? He's waiting. The clip guy, click on his name on Sephiroth. It's in the chat. You know who you guys were. You're hanging out. Thank you very much. We need to thank our Patreons. And Juno, did you know that the Stardom fan icon chicken is like on a plane to Japan as we speak?
I think he said he's coming home with Natsupoi one way or another. No, he definitely said the thing where they do the chair bowling and like hate will like just take a wrestler and chuck him into the crowd, and they're always like, "Get out of the way!" He's like, "I'm not moving." And he's like, and it's we've always said it's like, does it work like a baseball game when you catch a foul ball and it's like you just gonna take it home with you?
I think so. It says it on the ticket. You got to watch out for objects being thrown in the stands, but whatever you take, you can run out and go. Hey, it worked for Micah. She got herself a Rianne. At stardomfan.com, or you can go to patreon.com/stardomfan, and that's how you get into the Patreon. There's a couple of videos that show up, but really it's just a way to support your boys, the Stardom fans. There's a free tier in there. You get, you can hang out and stuff. There's a few of you guys. We see you. I see you, Z-Man, sort of hanging out there. But the active patrons, we have to say that Chicken is the top Kawaii of the Cosmos at Stardom fan. That is his name on here, and he's a fan icon. Thank you. Jake Ebert is the World of Stardom fan champion, and the Twilight Dream is still a Stardom fan. And I got to throw it out there that Chicken in his tier requests a Kagetsu episode in Juno. I think we're just going to be about ready for it. I thought we'd do it next week, but he's going to be out of town, and it'd be fun if he was here live when we did it. So maybe we'll wait for 2 weeks.
Or through whenever, yeah.
Or whenever we get to it. I don't know. ChatGPT wrote me a script. I know all about it. We'll be just fine. Anything else, dude?
No.
Kevin, Opie, all you other guys. Super producer Apollos. Thank you. Probably dream.
Bye bye.